Give us an intro. Give us a beautiful intro, Wes.
All right. Hey guys.
Try again.
What's up?
One more.
Are you trying to give Teenage Girl
What
energy?
is going on? Welcome to Video Game Book Club. Today's episode is Super Paper Mario. I can't swear at the beginning, can I?
No. Try again.
Nope.
Hey guys. This not the voice board. All right. Today my hair's all fucked. Disaster episode incoming. This is Super Paper Mario. I picked it. It's my game. I'm responsible for everything that happens after this.
Why do you only pick bad games?
That's a bit of a spoiler, isn't it?
It's asking for a friend.
So, I've already
Yeah.
pre-wrote out my thoughts for a game.
Interesting.
I want to point out,
Okay.
the people watching this don't know this, Hunter has been exclusively referring to the game that we're playing today as Sticker Star for the past month.
Longer.
I haven't talked to you. Yeah.
Unintelligible.
Nope, didn't get any of that.
I said I have not talked to you for the past month.
And still,
That's
somehow,
true.
you have mentioned Sticker Star, despite us not playing Sticker Star for over a year.
That is also
Very
true.
true. Well, either way, I guess this is the part. Waka, have you been here since we did this small talk bullshit?
I don't think I have. It's been a minute.
All right, you go first.
Alright, cool. I just got back from being laid off, and now I have no free time, and now I'm exhausted, and I hate everything. So there you go.
Employment.
Sweet.
I love employed.
I definitely prefer unemployment. A lot of the people I talk to prefer it too. Have you ever heard of a welfare queen?
I've heard of Lightning McQueen.
Oh shit.
I have two!
That's
Big
definitely
fan.
not what I said.
Let's talk about Lightning McQueen. That's more interesting.
Yeah. Can we get a discussion
Yeah, so
going?
I went to most of the cars in the room with a group of students one time.
Hey Hunter, can you mumble less?
After
Hey
that,
Hunter! Hey Hunter, can you mumble less?
You use your
I don't-
YouTube voice.
Fucking hear me.
Roll down your window, stick your middle finger and yell.
To the entire McDonald's parking lot.
Tell them exactly what you think of Super Paper Mario.
They want to know.
Didn't I?
Oh, I thought
I've
you were
done
gonna say
this.
that.
I've yelled about Paper Mario in a parking garage on this before. If you remember.
That is correct, yes.
Anyways,
We're a menace to our local parking garages.
truly. Waka, other than your depressing employment situation and my free time, did you have anything else going on?
I've just been making sprite art pretty much. I have 1,700 hours in Ace right now.
What the hell is that?
That's insane.
It's a pixel art drawing program.
Sweet.
You've been making really good sprite art. You made really good sprite art, by the way. I've asked you for a few custom sprites for the Mario 64 video, and they've all turned out incredible.
I don't think my sprites are very good. Everybody else seems to think that, and I think they're all insane.
I am, yeah, but you still make good sprites.
I rest my case.
2 for 2.
Hunter.
Hunter hates your sprites.
Hunter, did you...
They just don't align with me politically.
out of curiosity,
Okay.
Hunter, did you 100% The Binding of Isaac recently?
No. So what I did recently was I shipped something out somewhere, and the company did not properly update their address online, so my package showed forwarded, and I thought it was somehow stolen, and I threw up in the USPS parking lot.
I never
Nice.
do that last part.
Okay, yeah.
I definitely told you. You might not heard me, but I did.
I think
I
I would have
included
remembered
that.
if I'd heard it. So it's
You threw up in the USB. You threw up. What?
he threw up.
Yes, it
Screw up.
was an important package.
That sounds horrifying.
Yeah,
It
Sure
was.
does.
It was, and the thing is, I didn't even know that they changed their address for a full day because it was that goddamn hard to find what their new address was.
Damn.
And I didn't even know until I found someone else had the same problem as me, and they had a Reddit post with like one like. Or I like to say like now because I find saying upvote so goddamn cringe, but sure, upvote. They had
Yeah.
like one upvote other than themselves. But like the obscurity of the information is too goddamn much.
So everyone's having a great month, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, what did you
Yeah,
do,
pretty
Wes?
much.
I guess before I go into what I did, I guess there's something I need to say. I was wrong about Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I was.
That's the line.
I was wrong about Donkey Kong Bonanza, but in the other way.
the main campaign of it is absolutely fantastic and like Odyssey tier. Like I don't think it's better or worse significantly. It just has like different strengths and weaknesses. But the post game is definitely worse. I'll definitely give you that. Like it's no competition. But overall, it's like a 1/10 of a point below Odyssey for me. It's like 10 out of 10, really good.
My air conditioner just kicked on, and that made my bedroom door open. So I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
You see, with
Should I just continue?
Yeah. I was gonna just bloat with my opinion on Bonanza. I loved Bonanza. Okay, when I first played it, I loved it more than Odyssey, and I think I still might. The issue is with Odyssey. One of the reasons I loved it so much is because the speedrun was so good, and the Donkey Kong Bonanza speedrun also fire until the very end, where you have one opportunity to hit one trick, and if you fuck it up, you have to restart the hour-long run. And I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. Actually, thank you very much. I don't want to do
trick.
So you don't have the zebra bonanza, and you need to get up the bridge to get up to the K. Rool fight.
Oh, yeah.
So you need to already have gold to fly as far as you can, and then throw the gold at one of the K. Rool snake things to climb up it. But if you die, you don't have the fucking gold anymore.
What game are you talking
Also,
about?
Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Mario
Also, second
Galaxy.
podcast in a row where we spoiled. Yeah, correct. Second podcast in a row where we spoiled the end of this game. Like, let's keep this going.
It's been out for a month. Come on, who cares? Last month we were kind of pushing it.
Yeah, I was pushing it. I hadn't even played it yet. Anyways, I did one other thing. I went to Super Nintendo World.
Doesn't count. You didn't get a picture with Toad. Doesn't count. You didn't get a picture with Toad. You're gonna have to go back.
Oh my god. Wait, you guys didn't hear about my other shipping related issue. My lost package put up after 64 days because I sent it through the most secure thing where they have to sign for it and put it in a safe like at all times. So someone failed to sign for it, put it in a safe for 60 days and forgot about it. So that means the USPS missing mail search is useless because they would have checked the search if they would have checked the safe if they searched at all.
Well then.
True. So
4 days.
I went to Super Nintendo.
9 weeks.
I didn't get that last bit.
So I went to Super Nintendo World, which is part of the Epic Universe, and
I
it's
actually have
nice
a
and fun.
shipping related story too. Now that we mentioned
Really?
it.
I mean, come to think of it, I also had a shipping related story this week. I ordered a CD from Japan while I was in Florida. Let's just keep going. It was fun. I had a good time. At one point, I waited for 2.5 hours in line for Donkey Kong because it kept getting shut down by rain. And then I got on the ride within like 30 minutes of the park closing, and that was like the most fun, like end of it was fucking horrible. But when it was over, it felt great.
Was it like a good ride?
So it was a pretty good ride, but it felt like the best ride in the world because I waited almost 3 hours for it.
Well, I'm going later this year. The December episode, or it technically be the January episode. That will be recorded that'll be recorded from Super Nintendo World. So
Ooh. You're gonna do it live. That's
You should
crazy.
record it while you're.
I'm gonna record it while
Yeah,
waiting
that'd
in
be
line for the
awesome.
Donkey Kong ride.
You'll have time. I will say this. So we started the day by riding the Yoshi ride, which is like Babyville 101. That ride's kind of like bad. Like you can actually skip it, to be honest. Like it's interesting because it's Mario, but if you're gonna be waiting more than 50 minutes, do not go on that shit because it's so boring. I actually recorded part of this month's Cameo while on that ride. And then secondly, the Mario Kart ride fucking slaps. Ride it 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Can do.
That's all. Yep. That's all. Also,
Alright.
I Hyrule Warriors. That's gonna pop up for the next like 6 months. Eventually it's gonna be like an Isaac 100% thing when it actually happens. But we're a ways out.
Alright, got it. I wish I had interesting small talk, but literally all of my free time has been working on a Mario 64 video.
Both of you kind of glazed over your shipping issues, so back to those.
No, I think we're good.
I didn't actually
Adam's
have any
not.
shipping issues. I didn't. I just said it to interrupt Wes.
He's
Back
devastated.
to your shipping issue.
Okay. Denial is the first stage.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been working on a Mario 64 video, and it is a fucking monster. It's horrifying. It's like 7 audio tracks, 8 video tracks. I don't know what to do, but it's getting there.
There was this one package I shipped out priority mail, and it was supposed to arrive yesterday, and it just left yesterday on its way to Utah.
Are we even allowed to say like that?
No! We're not!
Why do you care about Utah?
What address? What address?
We care about
you from?
Look at that! That is a distribution center!
And?
And the other options would have been
Oh, yeah, you know, those are all equidistant from one area. You can sort of triangulate a position.
I've got W
It
Place
didn't
open right
go
now. I'm
to
gonna draw a map of all
That's
this.
the closest it went because that is the route.
Hunter, I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to shut the fuck up unless it's related to Super Paper Mario.
That includes during the Grand Theft Auto segment.
Yes.
All right.
Are we good?
I think we're going. Does anyone else have?
Are you sure? I've got some stories I want to tell about. Are we sure we don't want to stick around here a little longer?
Wait. I just told some other people about the street. Did I tell you about the guy in Little Caesars that was trying to sell me some poodles?
I remember hearing this.
I didn't hear
Have
this.
you guys heard this?
No.
No.
All right, make the YouTube short. Come on, let's hear it.
That's your job.
Okay. So one day when I was in Little Caesars, I went in there like to wait for my pizza, and while I was in there was this dude just like dripped out in fake gold chains, like pounds and pounds of fake gold chains. And he's like, my cousin or my brother or whatever, he just like he had some like poodle puppies or like labradoodle puppies, and like you can get one for cheap, you know, you get a good deal on some poodle puppies. We're trying to sell our poodle puppy. Like he's just going on. It's like
I feel like you're trying to
We
do
can
an
make hot
accent, but
dogs.
don't have an accent to do.
This is like a
no, I'm
smiling
just trying to
Friends
sound
character. And that's it. That's the whole story, right?
Oh, that's it.
Am I mistaken?
I mean, that's pretty much it. But I mean, that dude was. There might have been some poodle puppies.
Did you buy one?
I don't know.
They're cheap.
He has to think about it.
I didn't have cash on me. I knew he was gonna be a cash only type of guy.
I see. Otherwise, you would have.
And there was this one time I was crossing a bridge and then this guy just started beelining towards me and he's saying something, but I don't know what he's saying. And I just kind of ignore him and just keep walking past, and then he just kind of like gives up.
Future editing me, he did say a location there, but it was kind of mumbled. Don't forget to censor that.
I
Leave it
said
in.
bridge.
You definitely
So
said
Super Paper Mario was released in 2006.
Yeah, actually, no, 2007. But close. I like the attempt.
I looked it up and it says 2006.
Oh, it might have been in Japan. It might have been in Japan. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, it was around that time. It was the first Mario game on the Wii, which is kind of crazy to think about. And this was supposed to be a GameCube game, and it's like the last second, I think. Like, I think it was actually supposed to come out before the Wii even came out, and then they delayed it a year to put it on the Wii.
That would
It's
explain a
a
few
action.
things.
It explains a lot, honestly. It's an action RPG platformer, which is whatever the fuck that means. It's developed by Intelligent Systems, who I think, Adam, have they made every Paper Mario game? Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, and I guess to give my own background here, this is the only Paper Mario game I hadn't beat, and I played this one as a kid, and when I was playing it this time, I was trying to figure out like what is the last thing I remember as I went through, and I definitely didn't remember the second half. I'll tell you that. I would have remembered that shit, but I think I stopped at 3-2. I think that was the last thing I saw.
Okay.
That's it.
I think I had a similar issue as a kid with this game as I did Thousand Year Door, where with Thousand Year Door I would get into Petal Meadows and walk as far right as I could, and then not figure out that I needed to walk back. I think in Super Paper Mario, I would just keep moving, and then the moment I encountered any kind of resistance, which I think would be like the first puzzle where you need to flip something, that's when I got lost.
I almost adopted that play style in this playthrough.
This was to this day. This is the only the only Paper Mario game I played. It's also the only Super Paper Mario game I played.
Oh shit!
I
You should try one of the good
like
ones.
to think I like to think I'm good at this game. I didn't die a single time on this playthrough.
I definitely did. I was gonna say I can totally see this being even if you played all of them. I think with the kinds of games that I know are your favorites, I think this might still be your favorite Paper Mario game if you play all of them. Like, there's a lot of
I believe
there's
that.
a story and like the quirky bullshit. It's very like Mother in a lot of ways.
Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mother's kind of bad.
I
Amen.
agree. I don't play
I
games
agree
from
more
Japan.
than you could possibly know.
Mother 3 is a 10 out of 10 game. Earthbound's like a 9 out of 10 game. Mother 1 won't ever fucking play that.
I only play games that were
Would
made
you
in
play
America.
Mother Encore?
I would play Mother Encore if is it out?
The demo's out.
I won't play Mother Encore. But
Would your answer change if it
That's
was
all.
out?
Probably not.
You know what? I tried.
Yeah.
I'll be dead in the ground
I
before I
guess-
touch any Earthbound games.
That can be arranged.
For main games several times. Yep.
Didn't. So I've only played the worst one.
Damn, he played Mother 3.
I played Mother 3. It was fucking dog shit. 2 out of 10.
True.
Same
Whatever one
with
that's on the
Undertale.
The Nintendo shit brick, or whatever they call it, or whatever the pissed off man calls it.
It's shit cube, but good try.
Chocolate
But
chip
it's
cookie.
not on the shit cube though.
Oh, I'm sorry. So this game starts with Mario and Luigi are at their house, from Paper Mario's 1 and 2, and they get a letter saying Peach has been kidnapped.
No, they don't.
And
Toad just
Adam's
walks
gone.
up and says it.
Oh, I don't even remember. Is that like the only time you see a Toad in this game, by the way?
Yeah, it is. Well, there is an asterisk with that. You can do like, if you bounce on an enemy and then do like shake the Wii remote around, it'll make like audience members pop up. There are Toads in there. Are you all just getting your GameCubes? I can reach over and grab mine.
I was gonna, but I think it's not worth the effort.
I'm trying.
My GameCube is missing that black Nintendo thing on the top.
Yeah, I'm trying to remove that right now. I want the chocolate chip cookie.
Chocolate chip cookie.
How do you remove it again?
You drop it.
The black part?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that removable? I
Yeah.
don't think it is it?
No, it totally is.
Well, clearly it is, because mine doesn't have it.
It's supposed to be.
It is. Hang on. Give me a minute. Keep talking about the fucking Toads.
There's none to talk about. That's what we talk
There's
about.
There's one to talk about.
Wait.
Instead of
I
Toads,
think there's a
we all
Toad.
talk about our shipping issues.
Nope. Okay, I think there's a Toad in one of the arcade mini games or something. Is that maybe true?
It's me.
There could be. I only ever touched that on my first playthrough, and then I
Not
just
my
didn't bother
pocket.
ever again. So
Well, I guess we can just keep going through the prologue while Adam works on a shit cube. So they go to check on Bowser, correct me if I get this shit wrong. They go to check on Bowser because they think he kidnapped Peach, but he didn't. And then Black just kind of
he was
appears.
planning on it, but he didn't yet.
Yeah. And then Black just kind of appears and kidnaps everybody. And all of them but Mario wake up at a wedding, which is very like Mario Odyssey-y. Yeah.
Yep.
Matrimony is not
And-
Mario
and-
Odyssey. That's just a thing.
Damn.
It's also
Well, it never goes
I never
through an
thought of
it's
Odyssey.
also
so.
made up to sell more wedding dresses.
I was at a
Fucking
wedding last
backlash.
Saturday. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, who got married?
Oh, an old friend of mine. He cut his cake with an actual sword. That was cool.
Which one?
Damn.
I think it was from Lord of the Rings.
I think he meant
He
friend,
definitely
and I
meant
like
which
that
friend,
answer.
but I was also going to ask which sword.
Yeah, much better answer. Don't answer the other question. Where was I? The story doesn't really matter.
Count Black.
Right?
You were on
Are you
Count
sure?
Black and how he's a cool villain.
The story is the only
he
thing
though?
people fucking
I'm
talk
just
about in this game, so apparently it does matter.
Have you guys ever been on the Batman Arkham subreddit where they're always like best gameplay, best story, but like everyone says that about this game? It's like best story. I think from the first 30 minutes you would not gather that because this game just like tosses you in. Like
Yes, it does.
I got
I
it!
noticed that.
I got the chocolate chip cookie!
Yo!
There's literally just two buttons you push in on it. I didn't notice them at first, though.
Yeah, I'm missing that part.
If you check this. I got dog shit in here, by the way.
he does.
You just push in the two
Why do you have
buttons.
two memory
Can't
cards?
One is from
I
my
have
childhood, and one is for recent games.
Damn.
I only have one and it barely works.
That's why you should buy a second!
Yeah, join the club, pal.
Well, right now the GameCube doesn't work, so what's the point?
What if they release
Whoa,
Sonic
there's
Heroes
screen shake
2?
on that one.
Shut
I'll
up.
emulate it.
The GameCube is notoriously impossible to emulate. Good try, though.
Yeah.
That's true. I believe that. Anyways, Paper Mario. Let's just do you guys have anything to say about the prologue, or should we just go straight to 1-1? I have nothing to say.
I have hardly anything to say about this game, but 1-1.
I like Flipside. I
That
think
makes one of
it's
us.
cool
Let's hear it.
I think Flipside is a cool town.
I think
It's
it
very
is-
lively and it has banging music and the designs are simple and I like that.
I think Flipside is cool. It's the worst Paper Mario town out of the first three games.
I don't know, man. So I think it's like acceptable at the start. I think the music's kind of like, I don't like the music. I don't like the character designs. I don't like how dense it is, but I'm glad you like those things. But I think by the end of the game, as soon as we hear the word flopside, this shit falls apart, man. It's too much. It is way too much.
I think it's a cool gimmick.
It is cool. It was, and it caught me off guard. I was like, did not expect that. But also, when you get to the end of the game and they're like, find the next heart pillar. Couldn't hear that. When you get to the end of the game and it's like, find the next heart pillar, and you have to walk through like.
He said, "What's
Flopside's the other half of the town. It's the second half of the hub world. It unlocks in the second half of the game, and it's just
You can pay a guy to build a pipe between the two towns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was so glad when I figured that out after chapter 7.
Well, that's a skill issue.
It's not. Why is he only in the fucking 3D? I give up. I'm not doing this argument.
It is a bunch of bullshit. But 1-1 is not like the rest of the game. It is mostly platforming. It is a fucking lie. I guess let's get this off the table. Super Paper Mario, the reason it's called Super Paper Mario is because it's like Super Mario Bros. And Paper Mario, right?
Yep.
But it is the shittiest platforming you've ever played.
Yep. Your jump is
I
so
like
it.
floaty.
Really
Why is your jump so floaty in this game?
I like the floaty
I
jump.
had no problem with the jump being floaty. It
It's
kind of
just the
reminded
fact
me of Super Nice.
you are bad right now.
What are you talking about?
We can't hear you, dude. You're like on another side
Oh,
of
I
the
just said
planet.
it's kind of like Super but nice and tight.
We can't hear
Yeah,
you.
so I didn't hear it the second time either.
Damn, I just said that the game was kind of like Super Meat Boy. Nice and tight. You can't fucking hear me. And this is on you. I don't know why you can't hear me. Because you ignore me.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
No.
It's not even
Anyways,
a little
the
like
gameplay's nothing
Super
to
Meat Boy.
speak It's not even.
Fine, it's a little bit.
No, dude. So you keep like no momentum when you jump. Like it's so stiff, and there's no run button, and there's no movement. It feels like they took the movement of Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door and made it into a 2D platform, which
Which is exactly what they fucking did. Didn't even
There
have
is a run button, but you have to unlock it.
It's impossible to unlock.
I unlocked it on this playthrough with little to no trouble.
Not me.
Skill issue.
Because I think you might be good at the game.
Do you guys know the SNL alien abduction skit with Kate McKinnon, where they're talking about how great the aliens is, and then she's just like, "That was not my."
No,
experience."
Wes, I don't know the fucking SNL alien abduction skit.
I do know the skit.
Yes.
McKinnon, on shoot, ready down. It's not like it's kind of like a man's hair, but like, you know,
It's lesbian
on a
hair.
woman.
Yeah.
I did not have that experience.
That is not-
You didn't have that. We're in 1-1. We gotta get a.
I think this is good though. I think we're perfectly 2v2. I think Wes and I have similar opinions, and I think the two of us at the bottom have different opinions.
who's the two of us at the bottom?
I don't know.
Me and you.
Don't tell him.
Okay, fine. Stay in the dark and suffer.
Untell him. So I
Yeah,
do think this. I think that the game's first chapter is some of the best content it has to offer. Do we agree with this statement?
No.
The game's first half of some of its best content. Absolutely
chapter.
not.
Gameplay wise, maybe.
Damn. Yeah, gameplay wise, just totally gameplay wise.
I might agree with that.
Gameplay wise.
I
Oh, no,
here's
I
where I'm
kinda
coming
like-
from. Let's hear. What's up?
I really like Pit of 100 Childs, I'll just say that.
Oh, I'm not. I didn't think
That's
about that.
fair, but I'm just thinking main story right now.
Main story?
And
I'll say 5 is the best for now. That'll probably change as I think about it more, but I'll say 5 for now.
No.
Which one is 5?
No,
Which one is 5?
no.
Caveman Land.
What the fuck?
Are you insane? Like, what? There's no way you think that. We're
Actually, you know what? No,
can't be-
I'm gonna change my answer to Chapter 7.
That's better. That's a lot better.
You see, me personally, I think the best part of this game, gameplay-wise, is getting all of the rubies you need manually, because I'm fucking sadistic and crazy, apparently.
You didn't actually do that, did
No,
you?
I didn't actually do that. I'm making fun of Waka.
There's no way he did that. I can guarantee there's no way he did that.
I barely had time to play the game.
Well, either way, 1-1. I want to talk about why I think this is like a well-designed level, because I think it has a lot going for it, right? So it starts as just like regular Mario 2D side-scrolling gameplay. It literally like looks like 1-1. And then you go into the house and you get this flip ability, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So you walk forward, and there's just a giant gap where there isn't normally in Mario 1-1. And so you're like, what the fuck do I do? So you flip, and oh, I can walk in the background on the hills in 3D. That's kind of cool. But then after that, there's all these like floating blocks and weird diagonal angles, and you try to platform with the D-pad, and it fucking sucks. So you're like, wow, this game sucks. So you flip back to 2D, and then you see, oh wait, that's just a ramp, but it looked all fucked up in 3D. So the game like teaches you naturally, like, okay, you can use 3D when you get stuck, but as soon as things look bad in 3D, you switch back. And sometimes 2D is better. It's like, it's good. It's well designed. It's interesting and fun.
Mm-hmm.
What happened after that?
At a certain point, it certainly just becomes, if you run into an empty room, flip.
Yep. And you know, they try to do some interesting Super Mario Bros. Themed stuff. Like you get the little 8-bit so retro Mario that this game, if it came out today, it would get torn into so much for how much it abuses its retro privileges. Yeah, but I don't know. And then you get the big star, and you're walking through. It's just like
the big star
like
feels like the so retro gif of the 8-bit Mario striking. It just feels like that.
I don't know if I played on emulator. Did you guys notice how the animation's kind of fucked up when you play in HD? Like there's like a black line or like a white line going through it or something.
I did notice that, yes.
Yeah. I did.
Sweet. That's cool.
I also felt like I don't know if this was on the Wii end or on the emulation end. Some of the layering of the player models looked a little weird sometimes. It was nothing major, but like there's a scene where Princess Peach is like looking one way and then spins the other way and then spins back the other way.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think what it is that when they have them turn, they like, because they're like layered like in Z coordinates or whatever. But when you see it from the side, it looks fucked up, and sometimes it's on the wrong side briefly. I saw this happen. Like with Peach specifically, I saw it. It looks really weird.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. A lot of this game is like that, where it's like, that's kind of fucked up and weird. Why would they make it that way? Okay. But, and then, I guess another thing too is in 1-1, the only like enemies you find are these little pea shooter fuckers and the Goombas. And you jump on them, and then you get a number that pops up and it adds to your score. And at first it's like, oh, that's like a Mario thing. They always have a score. But it's EXP? And
apparently.
and it's like, that's kind of cool, but why? Like, this isn't an RPG.
To be fair, it's better than fucking confetti.
Is it though? Because honestly, this just feels like people talk about one of the problems with Sticker Star and Color Splash, and like, oh, it doesn't have EXP. Well, this game doesn't have EXP. Like, it has EXP, but it doesn't. Like, did you ever kill an enemy because you wanted this experience? I didn't.
I did. Constantly.
When? What? I just played through the fucking video game.
You want to hear something cool about that mechanic? When you level up, it instantly heals you to full health. So I was trying to level up as much as possible so I wouldn't have to use any items.
That's one thing about this game that is like another fucked up thing about it, is that it has so many items and none of them are useful. Like,
what do you mean?
They're all useless.
The items in this game are insane, dude. You can just open the menu and use 5 of them instantly without progressing frames at all.
Because you want to make it slower?
Yes! You can just use 3 Thunder Edges in a row, and that's... I'm trying to do math. 36 damage right there. Instantly, for free.
Is this game ever hard enough to warrant needing to do 36 damage instantly for free?
No,
On,
but it's funny.
2 occasions. So, already, level 1-1 has some fun ideas, but it seems insanely unfocused. This game already feels like it's having an identity crisis, and it doesn't feel like Paper Mario, and it doesn't feel like Super Mario Bros. It's like its own weird abomination, but it's fun. I'll say that. I actually think that Chapter 1 is pretty fun. But again, like immediately in Chapter 2, it's whiplash because you reach the end of Chapter 1 or 1-1.
Okay, I have something very important to say because I'm not going to have a whole lot more to say. I got to that guy with red hair and he made me mad because I could not telegraph his attacks at all in the 2 times I fought him, and I did not know when I was going to jump at him and when I was going to hit, or when he'd just throw me around the screen and I'd have to wait for like 50 seconds for the animation to be over. And then I quit
We'll
the
get
game.
back to him. We'll get back to him.
Yeah, that's in like 3 levels. But I'm glad you had a fun time.
Also, no health bar?
No health bar.
Yeah,
Fucking sucks.
I heard that part.
I was having such a magical time before that moment, and then it kind of went way down. This is kind of like a Paper Mario game that's not a Paper Mario game,
Oh.
but it's
Maybe that's why I like it.
Yeah, maybe.
I think the 1,000-year door. I don't know if the 1,000 Years Door's first hour actually is better. What happens in the 1,000 Year Door's first hour? Oh yeah, it's a fucking text
Action.
mountain. Never mind, this game has a better first hour.
Disagree, but I see why you think that.
I actually think I might agree that this game has a better first hour if the presentation was as good as TTYD.
I think I agree with original TTYD, but 1,000 Door remake, I feel like don't make those noises.
They don't
Mike
fucking
Hunter.
change anything. It's a remake.
Yes, they do. I own
not a
like 4
remake,
copies
it's a
of
remake.
both. You shut your mouth.
I don't care. I don't care if they made assets from scratch. That is like calling Super Mario Brothers 1 for the SNES a goddamn remake. It's not. It's a
was.
remake.
It is. Yes, it is. It's a completely different. The physics are notoriously different.
It's the same goddamn game.
Moving on.
1-2.
Yeah, 1-2. And as I was saying, speaking
Oh,
of Whiplash,
shit.
by the way.
I thought you were already. Oh, that's probably my favorite movie of all time. I just really like it when the guy screams at him.
Speaking of not that Whiplash, but the other Whiplash.
I think Hunter
which is
somehow
currently what I'm experiencing.
playing an hour of Super Paper Mario absorbed the same opinion that people had when this game first released, just in 1 hour of playing it.
Hunter's the fucking guy who took those Club Nintendo surveys that made Sticker Star.
But I didn't fucking listen to me, man.
No, they might have listened to you too much, I think.
Wait, what if they made Sticker Star and they thought that Hunter was gonna like that? They were in for a rude awakening. Whiplash 1-2. What the fuck am I talking about? It goes from grassland to desert. There's no transition, and it doesn't feel like a cohesive area, and that's very strange and not very Paper Mario at all.
It goes
That's
from
all
Super
I
Mario
wanted
Bros.
to
1-1 to Super Smash Bros. Brawl 1-1.
So yeah, this level is kind of, I would say, the first appearance of the traditional level design of Super Paper Mario, which is random bullshit go.
Yeah, which is when it gets bad.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this level itself is not the worst one. Because
It's
you have a
not
little
my
bit of like okay. You have a little bit of world building with like they have a weird town in here with a store, which is like not
Yep.
how the game plays at all. Because there's not towns with stores in this game. Like after this point, like there's so many weird fucking things. It feels like they made a different game at every minute. Like it's insane.
It's like
I can't
it's like in
understand
World
why it's-
1, this was their equivalent of Petalburg. The issue is they don't need a Petalburg in this fucking game.
And there's never another one. and I think I don't know if I made a game called Super Ouroboros where the whole premise is it's Mario 1-1, but each level is different bullshit. I think that this is that game.
Prove it.
Okay.
Every 20
The first
years, someone
puzzle-
remakes Super Paper Mario.
Curse. but like the first, like I don't know if it's the first, but it's like the puzzle in this game that I think like encapsulates the whole thing. Is you just walk down a 2D plane and there's nothing. So you switch to 3D and there's a path. And that path goes to a pillar. And the pillar says to go to the start of the level and do some arbitrary bullshit, jumping under a palm tree 10 times.
Wait, isn't that 1-3?
They look
No,
the
that's
same.
one
Who
place.
knows?
Yes, it was. But
Before we go to 1-3, I want to talk about the first pixel we get, and also pixels in general.
What the fuck is a pixel?
You got
You mean
it.
It's an
mix-up?
Adam Sandler movie that came out a long time ago.
Oh shit! You guys watched that?
I watched it.
I watched that movie on the highway.
Hey, y'all see Happy Gilmore 2? It sucked.
I didn't see Happy Gilmore 2. You guys want to watch it after this?
Yeah, right now.
I saw bits and pieces of it, but sure, yeah, I could kind of watch it after this.
We'll watch it after this.
On any other night, I'd be going to bed in 8 minutes.
Yeah,
We're in
just,
chapter 1, buddy.
You're in for a long one.
Yes, I am.
Well,
Anyways,
okay,
pixels.
Yeah.
So the first one we get is the hand guy, and on his own, he has his uses. I'll say that.
Fucking hand guy? This is not the time to be talking about those.
What do you mean it's not the time to be talking about those?
He's on some bullshit. I think he's in a mood today. There's something in the water at the McDonald's parking lot. Full moon or something. Put something in the Diet Coke.
I don't fucking drink diet drinks. You of all people should know that.
Sorry, my bad. Thank God, we got that correction out there.
Oh my god, this is
I
the
should
best
make it-
episode ever.
I should just make a tier list of all the pixels if Hunter's not going to let me talk about them.
It's these two that have cut you off. I don't even know what they're talking about now.
God. They have one line of dialogue when you pick them up, so they're not as good as partners, but they're okay. Some of them are basically useless. That's my entire opinion.
There's so
Yeah,
many
they
situational
have-
partners.
As partners, they have no personality. But, like, as tools, they're really good.
Some of them are.
Still worse than partners,
Yep.
also. Like, everything that Pixel accomplishes, a partner in a previous Paper Mario game did better.
I'm making a tier list of them right now, and it's going much faster than I thought it would.
Interesting. I have no thoughts on them. I mean, okay, I have some thoughts. If we're just gonna go through all of them right now, I think that the worst one is that fucker that flip stuff, because from a game design perspective, it's so shit. It's literally just like a click on the prompt thing. It's like you might as well give me a key because it's only used like 3 times in the game too, if you count the Dementia stuff altogether. It's ridiculous. I couldn't believe how shit that one was. And then there's the one that you hover on like a platform. I know that has some utility and like movement or whatever, but in the game, I think it's literally required twice.
Hang on, I've got the list ready. I'm gonna post it
Whoa.
somewhere once I
Careful,
unfull
Gus.
screen this.
You might piss people off because everyone knows you're supposed to play this entire game as Bowser on the hover platform.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Here's my list.
I just want them all to be in the F tier.
So, like, the good ones, you got the run button one, because, of course, you can't beat that. Followed by the platform one, because it's slightly slower than run button. Still faster than walking, but you can also stomp on spiked enemies with it, which is really nice.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, this game has a lot of weird niche interactions like that. That's why I like this game, honestly. Next, there's the hammer, which is self-explanatory. And then the barrier one,
Optional.
which is... It's optional. It's also just a parry button, which... that's nice. I have the hand and the bomb together because if you place a bomb and then switch the hand, you can pick up the bomb and throw it.
Never will do
Ground-
that.
Ground pound is
Knew that, never used it.
self-explanatory. Ground pound is
Ground pound's good, though, 'cause it gives you
self-explanatory.
infinite height.
Yes, it does give you infinite height. And then everything else is just kind of useless.
Whatever. Yeah.
I 100% agree
Haiku.
with this list. The only issue is that they're all still lower than every other partner in a Paper Mario game.
Yeah, I agree.
I like having the ability to walk up to something and just whack it with a hammer and be done with it.
What's funny is you could do that by default in every other Paper Mario game.
Yeah, but you have to go into a freaking turn-based battle in order to do it.
Not if you have the
No,
right
it's
equipment. There's an item that makes it so you can just walk up to your stuff with a hammer and whack it, and you don't have to go into a turn-based battle. It just insta-kills it.
There are no turn-based battles in this game, and that's why I like it.
There's one.
Oh yes, there's one. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I guess closing thoughts quick on 1-2. They do this thing where there's spikes rolling down a hill, and you have to switch to 3D because then you can walk past them, which is kind of an interesting idea. This is so overused; it's used as late as the last level in the game. It's so shit. Like every cool idea is burned in the first hour. And by the way, I don't hate this game. I guess I thought I'd throw that out there. I have positive things to say about it, but you're gonna have to go digging for them.
Was this game made in 2 years?
It might
don't
have
know.
been. Feels like it.
If it released in Japan in 2006, that's 2 years.
Fact check that. I don't know.
I'm not fact checking it.
I'm not either, but
Yeah, none of us are. I totally believe it. I guess I don't have anything else to say about 1-2, just that it stands out as the first weird level, which is what makes it ordinary. 1-3, palm tree bullshit. Already kind of talked about it, but that would be so egregious in any other game, and this one it's hardly worth talking about.
We can talk about
There's
that
so much
boss
of it.
fight now.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
Chunks?
it sucks, right?
my guy, my fucking goat, hate him.
I love him so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I
You can-
can feel Hunter on the animation.
I think we hurt Hunter's feelings when we told him to shut up.
That animation is pretty long, I will admit.
It's
However, you can completely negate it by just picking him up with the hand pixel, which is the only one you have at this point, and throwing him.
Yeah, I did that. The boss fight's still bad.
I didn't do that, but it was bad with the way I did.
If you
it,
pick
too.
him up, you can just pick him up, throw him, and it stuns him, and then you can jump on him, and then back up, and you pick him up, throw him, and it stuns him, and you can jump on him.
Oh, gosh.
And it still fucking sucks. It's still a 2 out of 10 boss fight.
Well, I mean,
2
it's
out
the
of 10
first boss fight.
First boss can still be good. What? Play Thousand Year Door, you prick.
No, I hate that game.
What game?
1,000 Year Door.
I just want to throw out that it's a 2 out of 10 boss fight, and this is 1 out of the 4 times you play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, by the way, there's another bullshit puzzle too. You just read another pillar, and this might be honestly one of the worst ones in the game because it just says press 2 buttons at the same time. Like, laziness. This is like some fucking like Scratch level design. Like it blows my mind. I couldn't believe that moment. Press minus and one of the what?
Would you
Unreal.
ever
Kinda
press
fun,
that
though.
button combination at any other time?
Sure wouldn't.
I was extra confused because I was playing this on an Xbox controller, so I had to consult the ancient texts when it told me to do that.
You know, I could see that being a problem.
Oh, I should mention that. So I played the first chapter and a half of this game on my Nintendo Switch. No streaming involved, like pure emulation on the Switch. I had a setting on Dolphin where you didn't have to type performance to game speed, so I played the first chapter and a half at like 30 FPS, which was terrible, but kind of interesting. And then I decided that was absolutely just heinous and couldn't take any more of it and played the rest of my computer with keyboard and mouse.
That's fair.
But that was interesting. Yeah.
I played it on an actual Wii remote on my PC.
Never heard of it.
Okay.
Which part?
He played Sticker Star.
Yeah, that's true. Anyone
what
has 3 thoughts?
The Ruins?
The
I bought a
desert.
stylus so I can play Sticker Star.
Oh yeah, I'm stupid.
Did anything happen in the ruins?
It's just a bullshit dungeon.
You know, when I
Oh,
bought my
there's-
stylus, I was at the dorm and they put my stylus package like it was in a thin Bulma and they put it way in the back of my file, so they checked it like 4 times and didn't find it. And then one day I came back and they're like, yeah, we have your package now. And it's like then I had my thing after I paid the Sonic Colors for DS and whatever that game's called, Sticker Star. So it's like I don't even know what that stylus is now. I got it for free because I got it refunded because it never arrived, but it did arrive, but they didn't give it to me, but it wasn't tracked. But then I never got to use it still, so it's just like a little piece of plastic, and it's like, I don't pay $1 for a piece of plastic for nothing. I saw that eye
Game's
roll.
great.
All right, Hunter. How much of Super Paper Mario? When did you quit?
Yeah, right after that red-haired guy that I told you about.
Okay, right after O-Chunks. Got it.
Well, actually, you didn't quit after him. You quit during him.
I quit after I died for my second time to him because I couldn't figure out his throw attack.
I'm really sad that Hunter didn't talk longer because I was actually pulling up Super Paper Mario on my Switch. Yeah.
How
So
long could you-
I have one. What?
How long could you expect me to talk about the stylus for?
Oh, fucking forever.
Dude,
Are
you shitting me? I think you could do an hour.
Okay. Sorry, it started making sound. The intro started. It was really laggy. So 1-4.
Yeah, I don't know.
The only thing I have to say.
Why do you
The
only
only
wait
thing I
until
have
Wes
to
is
say-
talking to start talking?
I know he fucking hates me. The only thing about 1-4 I have to say, other than the boss fight, is there's a part where you have to turn 3D, and then you see 1, 2, 3, 4. Bro, I'm gonna kill you on these numbered blocks, and then you have to hit the
That's
blocks in this
meaner.
order in 2D. And they loved this puzzle so much. Again, it is used literally in the last 30 minutes of the game with no alterations.
Can confirm it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't have believed him alone.
Just crazy.
I think I like this game because I can just hold forward and not have to think about things.
Oh, I had to think about things. And it was bringing me that Dark Souls rage.
I had to think a lot. You played it for 30 minutes.
It was bringing me that Dark Souls rage.
I just held forward, and if I got confused, I consulted Google.
Well, I
started doing
did
that.
not consult Google, actually.
You didn't
I'm very
have
proud
time.
to say that about my playthrough.
Yeah. He consulted me.
I'm very
I was on the call. Anyways, we gotta speed this up or we are never gonna make it. 1-4.
Agreed.
There's
Agreed.
a boss fight with Fractale, and it sucks.
Yup.
You didn't see him. It's slow.
You don't have
There-
to be so mean about it.
You don't have to talk. It's slow, and the player has no agency 90% of the fight. You're
Yep.
just waiting, and then you hit him, and then you wait. It sucks. I have nothing else to say about it. Did you know
Reminder-
his eye is the Wii Shop logo?
That's cool. Reminder.
I did not know that.
This game's equivalent of Hooktail. Do you remember how fucking cool Hooktail was in Thousand Year Door?
Boy, do I.
No, none of
I
that.
have no idea who Hooktail is, nor do I care.
Hooktail had great
You're really
dialogue.
confused.
Hooktail had a really cool moment where she attacks the audience members. And Hooktail has a ton of super memorable stuff going on, and this is that equivalent.
Yeah.
Man, I remember Hooktail. Hooktail was like, we can share all these riches and rule the world together. And then we fucking didn't.
I would also be heartbroken, yeah.
Best contribution so far. I guess chapter 1 as a whole, okay, complete fucking disaster tone wise, but I had some fun because it had some novelty to it.
Sure.
Okay. Chapter 2, Glum Valley. There's a part where you play as Peach and there's a bunch of villain exposition. Do we give a shit?
No.
I will say, first time I ever played this game, I didn't know I was supposed to play as Peach, so I just sat there waiting for her to do something for like a whole minute.
Awesome.
That's funny. That's
Yeah.
funny. I don't care who you are.
I do kind of enjoy that this game subverts the whole like Peach intermission chapter thing a little bit because they give you a Peach intermission, but then like, oh yeah, she's playable. Like I kind of enjoyed that. That's all I have to say.
It's a good evolution.
Oh yeah,
Thousand
here's
Year
one
Door.
thing. Yeah, and between each chapter, you have to find these heart pillars, and it's the worst part of the game. Sucks. It tries to do this Metroidvania thing. It sucks. Fucking sucks. That's all I have to say. It's a waste of my time. I did not like it. It made me mad, and it made me use Google.
Better or worse than having to find the next pipe in Rogueport?
It's close, actually.
It is
At least
close.
Rogueport had some visual variety to it, a little bit, but really not that much.
Rogueport sounds kind of familiar. Is that in the 1,000-Year Door?
No, that's in Color Splash.
I didn't play Color Splash.
We'll get around to it.
That could be
Next
true
month.
for all I know.
Next month.
If we're saying it to Hunter, we're fucking with him.
You see, the thing with Rogueport in my head is it's like 3 clear segments. There's 3 different areas. There's left, middle, and right. With Super Paper Mario, it all just looks the same. And there's elevators you take to an area that looks the same.
House. Yeah, it sucks. Glum Valley, though, I think this is another highlight. I think this is not good. This is a decent chapter, right?
I like it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So 2-1 is another lie because it's just platforming. And also you get Boomer the Bomb, who's probably one of the more useful pixels, but otherwise it's just like a Mario level. There is one part though, and this is Super Paper Mario showing its most dastardly card yet. We have our first instance of Pick a Dick, and it's just
what? Pick a dick?
I-
What the fuck?
That was a visceral reaction.
There's like 5 doors. I'm sorry. There's like 5 doors in a row, and all of them like lead into each other. And I'm pretty sure the correct solution is just the far left door.
Of picking a door, because it does not sound like they actually called it "pick a dick" in the game.
That's exactly Miyamoto said they have to call it that, or they would not ship the game.
That's true.
But yeah, this is Super Paper Mario's favorite trope. It does this constantly.
Was that in the
Like,
Satoshi thing that you read?
what are you talking about, my man?
I'm talking about that like
Satoshi?
novel that you read. The novel that you
Oh,
read.
I see. Halo: The Fall of Reach. So in
That's
in
it.
this,
No,
this
no,
is
no,
where.
no.
Oh no, not this one.
Did Mr. Halo pick a dick?
I think he may have.
Did he?
I think he may have. Yeah, I think he did.
I think Don Halo said,
yeah, I've
"Mr.
definitely
President,
seen it.
pick that dick."
You might have.
Crazy line.
Okay.
Who's John Haley?
Oh, brother. Okay, 2-2. This is where you actually enter the mansion. And like, it's just this entire level is just kind of walking forward. Like, this is a very short level, but it's the one with all those little mushroom traps. And I thought those were funny, and I liked them.
It's a very good reoccurring bit.
Yeah.
Never saw him.
I know. 2-3, this is probably the level that's most memorable, I think. This is what I remembered from playing the game as a kid, is this level. Right?
This and one other
Yep.
level for me.
I might have a guess as to which level.
Probably not.
We'll come back
I
to
think I
that.
do too.
I don't.
Maybe not.
I don't remember it because it was cool or anything. I remembered it because I was a kid staring up at a TV, mouth agape, because I didn't know space existed.
So fair.
Find an appropriate word to be using with your audience, Adam.
Agape?
Which?
Is
Oh,
YouTube
cool.
Jesus Christ. So this level is a Zelda reference because you break a pot and you go in someone's house and then you have to pay in rubies, and whenever she drops her rubies or whatever, it makes the Zelda Wind Waker ruby sound. I actually am embarrassed to say that I didn't catch any of that until someone pointed it out to me on YouTube.
Same. I'm just learning it now.
I mean, I recognize the sound effect, but the whole pot breaking thing and I no connection.
You
there.
might notice this by now, but most of my complaints about this game are just going to be comparing it to other Paper Mario games. Worse Zelda reference than Origami King. The Origami King one is cooler.
Straight. And actually, this is even a Wind Waker reference too, with the sound effects. So it's like
Intelligent Systems loves Wind Waker.
they love it,
Do they?
but they may. I don't know, Hunter. Do they? This
I don't know. You gotta tell me.
I'm not
I
trying, but
know Wind Waker people.
I'm gonna have a migraine. This
I already
level
do.
is about paying off a million ruby debt, and it's really creative because you have to do manual labor, and then you get some points, but it's like nowhere near enough to ever hit the number. Like they make it pretty obvious that doing this manually would take like 11 hours, I think it is, if you do it optimally. So you have to use your money to buy hints and secrets from other like slaves or whatever in this mansion. Can I
Wait,
say
wait,
that?
but they have fucking
Uh,
slaves in there?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
actually, straight up.
Chattel
Like,
slavery
actually,
or
yeah.
like that other slavery that what the fuck is the other slavery that's not chattel?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man.
I don't either.
They always talk about chattel slavery, which means that there's a non-chattel slavery, but I don't know
Who the hell
what
is Abe
chattel
Lincoln?
Who the hell is Abraham Lincoln? Amen.
like Abraham.
Oh, hold on. Adam's googling slavery terminology again.
Again, yeah, that's the important. I found a Reddit post called "Chattel versus Regular Slavery." Is that Hunter? Hunter, did I find your alt account?
Is that
No, you did not.
a question?
Looks to be a question.
Alright. I'm gonna point out about this level real quick.
Yeah.
On this
please.
playthrough, did not get a single ruby from working. I just looked up.
Ask for the question.
I got the pixel. I went straight to the safe door. I looked up on Google, what password please? And then I typed in the first thing I saw, and what do you know, it worked.
Wowie.
Incredible.
I don't know. I enjoy the puzzle. I think the flip pixel that makes you intangible, one of the more interesting ones, and used to good effect in this level. I think it's a good one. It's like the strongest. It's got a narrative. This level has a narrative.
This pixel, I'm not going to get into this too much, but it's one of my least favorites because I think it's useless because I just like to hold forward towards the enemies.
That does not work with this guy. Yeah.
This level feels like a standout in the sense that the mansion in Sticker Star was a standout, where it's like, oh, this one actually has something happening in it.
Did not stand out to me.
That's a very apt comparison. You didn't play it. It has
Didn't
like
stand out
super things in
to me
common
either,
because
did
that's
it?
like the most narrative-based Sticker Star level. It's the Sticker Star level. I'm gonna kill you. It's a Sticker Star level with the least Sticker Star.
No, you got a
gameplay.
lot of delay.
Yeah, it's a very good comparison. We are going to put you down, Hunter.
Hunter, you guys are on one audio track. I know this bit is funny. You cannot do this.
It's gonna genuinely drive me crazy too. I'm not joking about that part. Okay. Unfortunately, I would say this kind of loses its steam in the 4th level a little bit, right?
He who cannot get his act together.
Oh, this one I can grant not liking because I'm guessing y'all haven't memorized the path like I have.
No.
You always just go into the least convenient door that the room presents, and that takes you where you need to go.
They would do that. I guess like the whole thing in this one is that she turns into the
Uh-oh.
spider.
Uh-oh.
And she does like
He's dying, boys.
Yeah, that's on
3
him. I can
nemesis
talk over him now, can't I?
Yeah, you're good to talk over him. We'll get him on mobile. We'll get him in vertical handheld any minute now.
style stalking, but it doesn't really matter because it's faster.
What's the first word you heard from him? Also stalking?
Unless the hunter was talking, so I assume I missed nothing of value.
I was joking that you were gone and we were gonna have to get you in vertical handheld mode any minute now.
Adam
Not
Block.
today.
Alright.
Okay. This level is kind of just, it's about finding Merle, who I guess is who we came here for, Merle. And there's a fun little part where you have to do like a Paper Mario quiz show, because of course we have to do that.
Yep.
But the whole premise is you have to ask questions to find which is the real one, but we don't know either of these characters. So I was just kind of like confused, and I did get it correct, but it's
The
like,
way you get
if
it
I had known.
The way you get it correct is that the real one was hiding in the toilet and therefore has a fly buzzing around her.
Is that real?
Yes, that is real.
Oh my god, this fucking game. I kind of like it. You kind of have to admire it though, right? Like, it's so bullshit that you have to kind of, like, it has a charm to it, but it doesn't.
They're not afraid to be bullshit, and I admire it so much.
That's the mother energy I'm thinking about. That's
It's like
the waiting 5 minutes in front of a waterfall energy.
Yeah. It's the kind of bullshit that I would do, which is why I like it so much.
It has its merits. The Mimi fight itself, nothing to say about it. It's just a nothing burger.
Yeah.
I feel like Nothing Burger is a very immature term. Like, you sound like you've watched too much of that TikTok.
I muted Hunter. I've muted Hunter.
Yeah, okay, sure.
He's already done.
Moving on.
Okay. Do we have anything else to say about chapter 2?
They say
No.
you're gonna get 4 heroes, and you sure do. That's about all I have to contribute.
Eventually.
Yep.
Chapter 3, Luigi. It's kind of funny how the Goombas fucked with Luigi. And then I did find there's one weird part here. So I don't know if you guys remember, when you get to the end of the Luigi segment in Black Castle, and he's with these Goombas, one of the Goombas gets brainwashed. I think his name is like Gary or something. And then
Yes,
the
his
second
name is
Goomba
Gary.
just pretends to get brainwashed. Yeah, thank you. Someone else remembered, thank God. The second Goomba like pretends to get brainwashed to blend in, and I totally thought this was going to be a plot where he's like an inside like sleeper agent who is going to like say no. Like,
No, he's just
I
a
really
coward.
thought that was going to go.
He's just a coward.
I really thought that was going to pay off in like 10 hours later in the story, but it never did. I kept waiting for that up until the very end. But
We will come back to Luigi though, because boy, do I love what they do with him.
it's one of the more interesting parts, I'd say. Like, this is a
You
very
might love
Luigi
what
centric
you
game.
do there for it.
True. Was Hunter actually muted, or did you hear that?
I heard that.
I heard it.
Okay. But chapter 3, this is the best one? Do we think this is the best one?
You know what? I can agree with that. Yes.
I don't have any
Amen.
strong
Except
thoughts
maybe
on
7.
the entire
Except
rest of the
maybe
game.
7.
Damn.
You know what? I'll agree. 3 is best.
Oh, I thought you meant with Adam. I was gonna say because I'm
No,
gonna be carrying a lot.
I never
so much
agree
to
with
say.
him.
Oh, thank God. I guess the whole premise of this one is that he's like an otaku, like nerd character, this Francis the Chameleon, and this is his so retro world of Mario 1 references. And the first level is just kind of like nothing. I don't have anything to say about it. You get Bowser and there's a Bowser fight, but I don't have anything to say unless Josiah, do you have anything to say about 3-1?
They include the warp zone, and you can just skip
Oh.
the entire underground segment with it.
Well, I took the warp zone and it sent me back, and I figured out that I needed to not take the warp zone to make progress. That threw me
Yeah, but you
off.
can just go back through the pipe back to the warp zone.
This game and its nonsense, dude. It's always something. It's always fucking something. There's also like that. I think this level just contains like the entirety of 1-2 down there too. It's just like it's so like who asked? Didn't need it. Didn't want it. Doesn't make use of 3D at all. No secrets down there at all. Adam looks like he's scaring me a little bit.
Don't mind me.
Okay.
This level's good.
3-2. Okay.
We get
3-2,
Bowser here.
that's
We get Bowser
15.
here. Let's not neglect to mention that. We get Bowser and we play as him, and he's an okay character, I think. I think Wes is
Is Wes
gone.
just
I don't
in
know what to say
absolute
about it.
shock, or is his face cam frozen?
Am I back yet?
Wes,
shit.
a little.
kind of.
Are we going vertical, fellas?
Might be time to go vertical.
We're going vertical. Going vertical. Fuck my life. We're going vertical.
Time to
Ladies and gentlemen, he has gone vertical.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go vertical. Go back to talking about Paper Mario. I'm gonna go kill myself, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Don't feel the need to wait for me.
Cool. So the water level, I don't give a shit about it. Right?
Yeah.
All right. There's a boss fight with a big blooper here though that really sucks. It's just like another thing about this game. Like the whole boss fight is you have to wait for the red tentacle to come up and then you hit it and then it goes down and then you have to wait for it to come up again. And there's no challenge to it. It's just waiting. The entire thing is waiting.
I think
Really
you
enjoyed that.
technically can damage the blue tentacles, but
Ooh.
yeah. It's really not worth it compared to the other ones. Also, you can ground pound the red tentacles. Does more damage.
That I did not know. This game is like, oh yeah, it sucks, but if you know the secret code, then it's actually really fun.
That's why I like it. That's why I like it.
I suppose it's good for replays, maybe.
Yeah, it is.
It
really is. There's just so many niche things that I don't know why they bothered to program them, but I'm so glad they did.
See, TTYD has a little bit of that too. Probably not as much though.
I doubt it to the same extent.
Unlikely. 3-3. This is the tree level. This is probably one of the more fun levels, I'd say, right?
I kind of disagree.
Oh, okay.
I hate inside of the tree. It takes too long.
It is slow, but it's I don't know. I feel like it's platform heavy, but it's not. It's like vertical platforming, so like the lack of good air movement isn't as bad.
I think the puzzles it gives are good, but there's just too many of them. It's the one area in the game where I have to think, and I don't want to do that.
It's too dense. It's like kind of. This is the last part. This is the last part I played, by the way. This is it. 3-3. This is the last level I played when I was a kid, so it must have sucked pretty bad back then. But like when you're outside of the tree and you're just kind of moving up and there's no 3D nonsense, that's all right, you know. And then one thing that's kind of funny is while I was playing this level, I had to map motion controls because I fell asleep and couldn't wake up, and I didn't have them mapped. That's it. Also, there's a Dementia fight.
Yes, this is where we see Dementio for the first time, the best Mario villain.
He's all right. I would say the Mario and Luigi villains are better. Like Fawful's way better. But
I wouldn't know. I haven't played those games, so I wouldn't know. I hear Fawful's good though. But yes, Dementio is probably the most memorable part of this game, as far as I've observed.
See, that was my impression online, but I think this is a thing like Geno and Super Mario RPG, where it's like everyone acts like he's the second coming of Christ. So when I start playing the game and I find out he's like in it for not that much and he doesn't have that much to say, it's like, oh, okay, I thought there was a lot more than that. But I do like what Dementio is here. He's fun, and I like how he's kind of got a revolver ocelot thing going on where you never really know on what level he's like controlling shit or whatever.
Whenever he's around, he's peak. He's not around much, but when he is, beautiful.
I can get behind that. So I guess 3-4. This is where we get to meet Francis full on. We get to kind of see Francis's house. Hello, Adam.
We're still talking about the Wee Blizzard.
We're just getting to him, actually.
Good.
and I think we need to get to the point here because I know we're all thinking it right. Like,
can you believe they wrote him in 2006?
I can't believe that, by the way. Some of the shit he says is like, that wasn't real in 2006. I don't know. But I just want to get out of the way because I know everybody in the call's thinking it, right? Francis is like literally just like Adam. Like everything, when you see Francis, you're thinking like, that's Adam. Like all the shit he says, the things he's into.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah. I'm just glad, I'm glad we all thought that. Like, I don't know. When Francis was talking about like his signed posters, and Francis was talking about his oh fuck, that was supposed to come down. It's a big anime poster, but you can't see it. When Francis was talking about, you know, all the bullshit like signed photos and frames and shit, like we were all thinking,
yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you guys saw this. We were all thinking that Adam's just like Francis, right? That's what we were thinking.
Yeah, he's just like me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I have an anime poster.
Also, one of his quiz questions was something like, an RPG story should be no less than 300 hours just for the main story or something like that.
I was thinking of all of Adam's favorite JRPGs when he said that. For sure.
I would also like to say,
please.
Sorry, but this is meaningful to the conversation. On this playthrough, I still have Deltarune brain rot because Chapter 3 and 4 came out almost 2 months ago now. Good God, I'm old. And
it's been 2 months.
I was listening to the Fort Francis theme, and I was like, hey, this shares a leitmotif with Jevel's theme.
Wouldn't know.
And then I got to the dating sim section, and I swear to God, the selector for the options is a soul. It's a pink heart.
I can't believe Undertale and the internet were created in 2006. That's crazy.
Does Francis have the freedom motif?
It could.
This game feels like it's just on a permanent fucking Snowgrave route or whatever.
You're joking, but that's so true.
I also just want to say with the whole Adam as Francis thing, that would have worked so much fucking better on a fixed camera. I had like certain things set up in parts of the room and the laptop. It was perfect. I lined it all up. You guys, I was gonna turn around and you were gonna see this thing hanging from my side. Hold on. When I got up, I knocked it down. It was gonna be great, and you'll never know how good of a bit it was. You'll never know. You'll never know.
Well, maybe get better Wi-Fi. Have we considered that?
I will in like 4 days.
That's true.
Yep. This bit was ahead of its time.
Just like Francis.
Just like Francis. I love this character. I thought he's hilarious. I loved there's like I wrote down some of my favorite Francis quotes because I love them so much.
Yes.
I bought games that I've never played. I didn't realize this was as much of a thing back then because I think of that as like a digital video games thing.
Yeah, that's like a Steam thing.
Yeah, so I thought like that one was really ahead of its time.
Who the hell's buying GameCube games that they've never played?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like, and then when he says my first love was an anime character, first of all, kind of ahead of its time. in a few ways in terms of like that's popularity in like the West. Like I imagine at that time a lot fewer people playing this game would have been like, what the fuck is this talking about? But more specifically, he asked that question of Peach. So what did he want from her? That was kind of odd. And then, of course, the white person reaction image that is, I love going on message boards and complaining about games I've never played. It's an instant classic. Like, what an amazing line to put in a Nintendo game of all things. That's fantastic.
Francis is
He's
the best
perfect
character in this
character.
game, and that's a problem because he feels like he should be a great character in a sea of other great characters, but instead he's a great character in a sea of pixels.
He's like everything in this game. He is an enigma. Yeah, the boss fight sucks, by the way.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, like, also, like, the fact that he has literally a house full of cat maids that record shit on DVR for him, like, that's so funny. This is hilarious. Like, where is this energy in the rest of the game? This felt like that TTYD writing that, like, makes me laugh out loud. Like, carried through a whole chapter.
You said something. This is a good time to bring it up, because this is where Tippy's character arc kind of starts. I feel like they put all their partner eggs into one basket in this game. I want to know how you guys think they did with that.
I feel like they did a good job here, but it's so funny how that influenced the entire rest of the Paper Mario franchise.
I was just gonna say that. It's like, it's the beginning of the end. Like, you can see the gears turning in Miyamoto's head as he creates this character. I know it's not Miyamoto. And you can see, like, oh man, basing the whole story around this one character worked really well here. Let's do it forever.
Tippy led to the fucking color splash paint bucket, and I will never forgive them for that.
Dude, Kirsty is way worse than him. Kirsty's so bad.
Kirsty's annoying, but and he is worse, I agree. But he's almost so bad that he loops back around to being memorable. Huey is just nothing.
Dude, Huey the kind of character to not get a spirit in Smash Ultimate. Like, you know?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. And that really says it all, doesn't it? I do think, though, you know, this is around the time, because you get that white text in the black background about, like, Timpani, what,
Timpani.
save me. Timpani, thank you. And Bloomy Air, and they're starting to get kind of lovey at this point. So you're like, okay, there's some weird fan fiction bullshit in my Mario game. And honestly, at this point, I had already figured out that it's her, because it's really obvious. They both, their names start with T.I. and they're girls. Like, that's all I needed. It's laid on a little too thick. But to be fair, it's not like the game saves this for like the last. Like, they reveal it in like what, chapter 6 or so, I think.
I was like 10 when I first played this, so it did go over my head and surprise me.
And I mean, that's probably the core audience. But also, does the core audience understand what's funny about having a mansion full of cat maids that record things on DVR? Probably not.
No, and the core audience certainly does not understand the end of the story when all of this gets revealed.
Yeah, no. No. So I just want to throw out that my first note for 4-1 is in all caps, fuck this chapter. This I think chapter 5, it's funny, right? Because it's bad and it's funny. But you know why chapter 5 doesn't work? Because chapter 4 is the same thing but unironic. It is an unmitigated disaster. Period.
Who said that?
4-1, me, I'm saying it. 4-1
I don't agree. I don't agree. Unmitigated disaster? It has mitigating
I thought you were dead.
His death was greatly exaggerated.
Yeah.
It's not true.
What's happening?
I was dead.
That's a good question.
This is a very befitting format of Super Paper Mario to get me like all over the place.
Anyways, this was the other level that blew my mind, because child me saw space and was like, oh, I'm flying.
That's exactly what I predicted.
Oh, fine.
I will.
You.
This is where our paths deviate with this game, because y'all went to space. I went to the pit of 100 trials,
Oh god.
and it gave me a
What's that
ton of
like?
It gave me a ton of XP, which let me just breeze through the entire rest of the game with no problem. And also, I had the run button at the end of it, so you know.
If I knew I would have gotten a run button before I watched that in a YouTube short, I would have done it because I needed that run button, man. I needed that run button in this
It
chapter
feels
especially.
so good. He's so fast. Like, he's faster than he feels like he should be.
Okay. So 4-1, it's a shoot 'em up for like the first 2/3, which is fine. But then randomly, it becomes pick a pipe at the very end with a bunch of portals. So like,
Yep.
there's no reason for it. But worst of all, to even enter this level, you need a space helmet, which is so arbitrary. To get the helmet, you go talk to Merlin. He says, go find a kid, doesn't tell you which kid. You go find the
He
kid.
does tell you
He
which
says,
kid. Actually,
which
wait, no, never mind. He doesn't tell you which kid.
he doesn't tell you which kid. You go to the kid. He has a fishbowl. He says, I have a fish. The fish needs water. Go find water. Doesn't tell you where the water is. You wander a million years. And I looked it up on Google. I could be fucked. I wander a million years to go find the water. And it's like in some random ass area at the bottom. And then you bring it, like, it's like some nonsense. It's just nonsense. What's the point?
By the
Nothing
way,
is
that
gained here.
at the end of the game, that fish is like a giant and has 7 kids. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, the fish
That's
grows every
funny.
chapter you finish, and at the end it is massive, has kids, like you said, and there's a bunch of bones and skeletons at the bottom of its pool.
Yes.
Oh shit. Like, that's charming and funny, but guess what? I wasn't thinking about the fish. I was thinking about how pissed I was that I was playing the game for another 30 minutes.
Should have got the run button.
Should have got the honestly fair. But yeah, this level, it's like the shoot 'em up stuff is okay, but everything else about it's cancer. 4-2 is so much worse. The first thing you do is find an outhouse, and your alien has to take a shit, but he can't get in because someone's in there, and the person in there needs toilet paper.
And the person in there
Oh.
happens to be my least favorite pixel.
Yeah, so nothing's good about it. But like in Ocarina of Time, they have the same thing. It's probably a reference to that, where it's like, oh, you need a piece of paper, so you go get like an important letter, but the joke is that the letter has no relevance, and you give it to the guy who needs a piece of toilet paper. Like, it's a funny bit, been done before. What makes this, like, all the charm and humor of this disappear is that getting the piece of paper is just a cancerous slog through anti-gravity bullshit.
This is, once again, where child me encountered a little bit of resistance and stopped playing the game.
Dude, same!
Good! What better time?
I couldn't figure out what to do with the paper. Because I'd never played a Zelda game.
And it's just a red herring, and it's a lie.
Yeah. You can't
And it's
even read
funny.
the thing, which is what confused me.
Yeah, it sucks. It's like the game. It's so obsessed with being quirky and funny that it leaves everyone behind. Like, if you found the first joke funny, you won't find the 80th. You know, like, that's how I feel about this game. Like, it's one big joke on me, and I'm not laughing.
Thing is, the thing is, I'm the exact kind of person to find the 80th joke funny.
Waka is just
I get that.
Waka is just the fucking Simpsons character that walks into a rake and laughs and walks into a rake again.
Yeah! I could make you a sprite of that. I'm actually not going to. I don't feel like it.
That's fair.
I endorse this, but I don't know, man. I think a lot of video essays. I looked up some reviews and like thoughts on the game design of Super Paper Mario, and a lot of them like go hard on the Crag level, as like, oh yeah, guys, it's bad design, but it's good design because it's funny. It's like Paper Mario is an example of where bad design can be good, but dude, it doesn't work because the entire game is bad design. Like, you can't just only do bad design. It's just bad design. Like, you have to put the good with the bad. You can't, like, yin and yang. Like, you can't make the whole thing bad and call it good because it's bad. Like, I would not watch a 10 series television of The Room.
Whoa. People are not calling Super Paper Mario good because it's bad. They're calling it charming because it's bad.
It's not charming, dude. It sucks.
I'm calling it good.
It's bad.
Psychopath behavior, by the way.
Yeah.
So, Oh my god. So yeah, and then after the whole thing is like after you get the toilet paper, you do 1 trillion year walk back, and it's the worst pixel in the game.
Yep.
It's so. It's like this was my breaking point. I think this is the point of my notes where I said I don't like this game. Like, it's bad. And then they did the impossible. They did the impossible.
Well, so I want you to know just quickly.
4-3 is the worst level.
You
Yeah.
sound like you're on the verge of tears.
I was, dude. And I need to remind you that I was playing this game like 6-hour sessions.
Oh God.
So, like, yeah. And I was stressing about finishing it. But 4-2 is so bad, but it's made 1,000 times worse by 4-3 being worse. Worse. Because the
I
entire
want to hear you have this
of 4-3
rant, and then I'm gonna tell you the annoying, snarky thing.
and listen, I already hear it coming from a million miles away. Like 4-3, that you go through a gate with one alien hole. And you put the alien in the alien hole and he opens the gate. And then you go to the immediate next room is an alien gate with 2 alien holes. And so you put the alien in the alien hole and he says, if you want me to open the double hole door with my alien hole opener, you need to get me a sweet treat. And then there's a sign that says, oh, he needs something with chocolate. So the puzzle is you need to give him chocolate. And it's tongue in cheek because it's so obvious. Well, that's not the fucking puzzle. The puzzle is that the next room is like 9 or 10 portals in a giant room. You can't see the whole thing at once. They lead into each other in other rooms. It's a whole mess of bullshit. It's like literally Mario Maker. It's Mario Maker Endless Super Expert. Not even expert. It's Endless Super Expert because it's the dev route. And you want to know what the solution is? The solution is to literally just go to the top right. Like, everything else is a waste of your time. There's nothing of value.
Yep.
There's no collectible. It's just like, and then you go
The
by the chocolate bar.
solution. The solution is that all the portals are color coded. You just have to memorize what the right color is and ignore everything else.
Fuck you.
That's not a solution.
It's not a solution. That is a problem. This is not a solution. It's a problem.
You're the problem.
You know, just sorry. This is like saying World War II is completely avoidable because they could have killed Hitler. Like, yeah, they could have, but they didn't. They didn't tell me how. They didn't tell me where he was, how to kill him. Like, it's just.
They told me.
It was avoidable if they killed him before he became a dictator.
This is, I believe, the 4th Paper Mario episode we've done, and I think we're 4 for 4 on bringing up Hitler in Paper Mario episodes.
That's a great point. Holy shit.
So
it brings
Josiah
it out of me.
So which one is it?
True. Yeah. So, when you give them the chocolate, the level ends immediately. Like, I couldn't believe that because what that tells me is that they expected me to waste my time. They didn't expect me to do it right away and make the level a short length. Like, crazy, dude.
Miyamoto
Crazy.
did one of the portals and had a terrible time and was like, you know what? It's ready. Let's ship this.
Yeah, he went straight to the top right and he was like, wow, good level, guys. I liked how no matter how long and what path you took, it took you straight to the end. No, but and then 4-4 sucks too, man. It sucks too. They hit 4 in a row. It's terrible. It's terrible. And I don't even want to talk about it. It's just endless hallways of switches that flip upside down and there's keys, and if you miss one, you got to go back. It's basically the water temple because the whole thing is if you miss one key, the whole myth and legend of the water temple is that it's this massive fucking cavern of bullshit. And if you miss one thing, you got to check it layer by layer by layer. And this is just that. It's just that. It's the water temple in 2D form. So you can see even less of it at a time. And then at the end of it, they have the audacity to make a decent boss fight. Like, I don't know. But by the time that Mr. L appears, they lost me, man. They lost me. I didn't care anymore.
I think the Woe Zone is probably my favorite level in the game. Final answer. I know I've said that like 3 times, but this is my favorite level.
Have you
Because
played
I think
a video game?
I think it's a good challenge. I think it makes good use of the 3D gimmick in order to hide the paths correctly.
He would think that.
He would.
Yeah, I would think that because it's true.
The man's a fucking psycho.
And also, of course, the Mr. L fight. Mr. L is the best thing they've ever done with Luigi.
I agree with that. I like Mr. L.
Mm.
It's cool. I like it. It's good. It's a
Waka.
terrible game.
Waka. Have you ever played Mario
Yeah.
Galaxy?
Yeah, I have.
What'd you think
Who?
about it?
I thought it was fine.
Better or worse than Super Paper Mario?
I don't actually know the answer to that. I'm gonna go ahead and say worse for now, just because it's longer.
Okay, I've nailed down the problem with your brain. That should never be something you have to think about.
Yeah, there you go. I think what happened is you know how like when the value gets too big, like in Mario 64 when you get negative lives, you get infinite lives. That's
Mhm.
what's happened here. So you played a game so fucking bad that you thought it was good. Like that's what happened, I think. I think your brain's
they talked
like
I
about
don't
that
think that's
in
correct.
Youngin. That weird number theory stuff. Oh yeah.
they did. Yeah, that's true. That's so factual. Yeah, my notes for chapter 4 conclude with this chapter sucks insanely fucking bad. And that's yeah.
Did you know the closest number to infinity is actually 0? Wild.
You know that the McRib is back?
But 1 is bigger
Oh,
than
shit.
0.
I don't. It's not actually back. It's actually back. It comes back in February.
Do we all want to go get
Why do you
McRibs
know
after this? Wait, why do you know that?
What movie were we even talking about watching?
coincides with
Happy Gilmore 2.
From Happy Gilmore 2? Yeah.
That's an afternoon right there.
That's an American dream right there. That is some shit that my 80-year-old grandfather is doing.
Get the boys together, get some McRibs.
And watch some bad Adam Sandler movies. Yeah, so I would dedicate the energy to talking about how comically bad Chapter 5 is, but I just don't have it in me. It's the same shit again, but it's a joke.
When do we want
But this
to
time it's a joke.
do bonus
I'm
game
a writing-
and cameo?
Let's get this chapter over with so I can stop being so angry because it's better after this.
Okay.
I need to get this out of my system. So the whole premise of chapter 5-1 specifically.
Before we go any further, Wes, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just want to say the beginning of this chapter had a joke that made me laugh out loud, which was when they're talking about the flower people, and the elder tells them Nerd Kragnon named them Florosapiens. That made me laugh out loud.
Yeah, says
I thought you were
you.
gonna say something else. I actually laughed out loud at a different joke like 1 second later. There's a part where they ask Mario and he's like, are you gonna help us, Mario? And the correct answer is like, you got it, brah, or something like. Because the idea of Mario saying that did make me laugh. Like, there's funny moments in this game. It's
I
just,
think
this
Chapter
game
5 has some of the funniest dialogue.
Oh, for sure. It's one of the funniest chapters, and it's the closest I think this game comes to landing a joke. Like the whole joke is that the level design is bad, right? Like the first one is that you get to the set of 3 blocks and you don't know what to do, so you walk all the way back, and he gives you a very simple code put into these blocks. Full disclosure, I brute forced it because I've already heard of this level online. I'm not going to deal with this shit.
Yep.
Second group of blocks, same thing. You think you might be able to brute force it. You can't. This one
You
you do
can't.
walk back. And it's like, what? You have to, first of all, you have to say please with a slow ass cursor like 5 times. And I think this is a funny joke.
I got stuck on this as a kid because I was capitalizing please. You're not supposed to capitalize it.
And then he says to say it with effort, and I added an exclamation point, and he was like, no, too much. But yeah, so the problem with this is that it's funny the first time because it's like that moment in TTYD where they like take away the letter K or something. Like that was or what is it, L or F? They take away one of your letters.
P.
10th time's the
Yeah.
charm.
His name is Paul.
His name was Dupal. That's right. Because he dupes all the people. It's kind of like that. But that joke was funny.
Yeah. No, it was
And then this one-
DuPont.
That's right. Thank you, Hunter. And and it's funny the first time, and second time he makes you say please, but then he gives you a counter of how many times left you have to say it, and that's where the joke's not funny.
Which they've also literally fucking done this joke before in Thousand Year Door when when Frankie needs to apologize to Francesca and he says, I love you 100 times, you have to click through 100 text boxes. And that's fucking funny because you don't have to type shit.
It's funny. And I think the problem with this one is that it's funny the first 2 times, but then once they tell you, okay, now do it 3 more times, and you do it and it says, okay, 2 more. It's like at that point, there's no punchline. You've just told me the work I'm going to do and then made me do it. What made it funny the first time is that it was unexpected. What made TTYDs funny is you keep going and you're like, they're not going to have the gall to go through with this. Oh, they did.
And then the counter shows up.
Yeah, there's no gall to this one. It's just like the first 2 are funny and then it's annoying. And then after that, they give you like a 52-digit code. I thought this was funny and the joke landed. I'll give it some credit. I thought it was funny and joke landed. I even thought it was funny that they told you to go get a piece of paper because it was funny and I liked it.
Also, you can just look it up and never have to go back to the guy.
I enjoyed this joke. And you want to know what? The next joke I thought was even funnier. And this one I think is so subtle that I think some people don't even realize it's a joke. There's a part where you take a pipe into the background and there's a wall to the right side and a long fucking path to the left. I'm getting so many notifications I'm swiping away right now.
I was like, why are you going?
There's a wall here. No, this is just for visual effect. Yeah, I'm trying to kill my bit rate.
There's a wall here.
Yeah, right here. So you walk like 1 trillion miles to the left and there's nothing. And then you walk back and you realize you can walk through the wall to the right in 3D. And I thought that was funny because it wasted my time, but at least it wasted my time in a way that I thought like, oh, God damn it, I missed something. But then it's like, oh, no, you just had to walk to the right. Oh, you got me, Super Paper Mario. Oh, you made me think you were going to make me do something annoying, but it was just like a quick solution and you made me look like a big dummy. Like, that's the closest it comes to me feeling that way. And then they do it 1,000 more times. I hate it.
1,000-year door more times.
1,000-year door more times.
Except 1,000-year door more times wouldn't pull this bullshit that many times.
It would never. And yeah.
Also, real quick, since we're going into 6.2, I'm going to go ahead and post this obligatory image.
Let's see it.
Who the hell is a conch?
That goes hard. So yeah, there's a part where you can make one of the NPCs say whatever you want. So Josiah, you said conch. Adam, what'd you go with?
I think
it means conch.
I made him say a swear. I made him say a bad. I can't say it.
Is it a slur?
No, it just you can say fuck.
Oh, okay.
Wait, but what does that mean? Because I've seen that under your name. Like, what does it mean? What is that thing?
It means kunk.
It means conch. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's that mean?
Translate it. Put it in Google Translate.
He's not familiar. It's a measure of the conch cost fallacy. Does that explain it? Or flaky, excuse me.
Yes.
No.
All right. I made him say one because it fit in the letter of the number of characters. I thought it was silly, and I got a screenshot of it. Yeah. This level fucking sucks. It is another, and I know how many times can he say this in a row? You're wondering. Does he hate the whole game? No, he doesn't. But it's like the entire middle portion is straight bullshit front to back. This level, the whole premise is that you need 3 MacGuffins, the 3 tablets. That there's things in the background that explain where the tablets are and like where you need to. They don't say where they are. They say what you need to do when you get to a landmark. Like they'll show a torch and it says breathe fire on it, or it shows a Yoshi statue and says walk around it. But the thing is, each of these fucking billboards is near the other one. So you go to the fire and you see the Yoshi statue hint. When you go to the Yoshi statue hint, you do it. You see the hint for the water. You go to the water. Like it's like they just waste your time. It just wants to waste your time. It just wants to waste your fucking time. And then you get all 3 of these tablets and you think, what next? I don't know what to do. I got stuck for 30 goddamn minutes trying to figure out where to put these tablets. You want to know?
You never went up. You never went up.
Oh, I went up. You want to know what I didn't do? Hit the fucking hidden block. The mandatory hidden block. There's a mandatory hidden block in this game. You need to hit the hidden block to make any progress. I went up there like 3 times, didn't think to jump in the center. Why would I go up a 4th time? Terrible.
You clearly haven't played enough Mario Maker.
Dude, I've played so much. Guess what? I don't expect dog shit Mario Maker design from Mia Midas himself, dude. I just, and I know the level ends after that, and I know there's not much else to it, but just that upset me so much. The fact that the solution was a hidden block is just, that's really upsetting. Honestly, that would have been there's more anger spread throughout chapter 4, but I think the greatest raw concentrated fury this game brought out in me was finding out on the Mario wiki that I didn't hit a fucking hidden block.
Cool.
5-3.
I don't like the carts.
They take forever. I hate them.
I'm pretty sure running with the running pixel is slower, but I do it anyways because it just feels better.
I don't even have anything to say about this one. I think I was in a kind of a Nirvana flow state of let's just push through it. I wrote that I hated how slow the minecarts were. I wrote that I got the first camera guy and then I walked all the way back and then there was a fucking cutscene to tell me that I didn't go far enough. So I walked all the way back and I missed him and I walked back again and then I walked back again and then the answer was some random door I thought I already went through and it was just walking through 3 rooms forever. That's all the level
I didn't know
was.
about the cutscene.
Yeah, I think that's probably not very found. That's not found by most people, I would imagine, right? If you go get one of the helper guys and go all the way back.
I would never think to do that.
Yeah, because it's so stupid. You would never do it because it's so stupid. I'm the
No,
idiot.
because I just
I'm
hold
the stupid
forward.
person.
I just hold
No, I know.
forward and don't think.
I'm not trying to be passive aggressive against you. I'm calling myself stupid. This game made me feel stupid.
Oh, I know. I call myself stupid all the time.
Yeah, it made me so angry, man. It made me so angry. I did enjoy the Bear Grylls guy. He's like a parody of Bear Grylls, right? Like the TV adventure guy. I thought he was kind of funny.
I don't know who he's a parody of because I don't watch TV, but yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, this is one of the least memorable levels for me.
Adam looks dead inside.
He has, dude.
He has Fred inside.
He is Fred inside. Look at him. I see the Fred crawling out of him as we speak.
Wait, how many Fred movies do you all watch?
I have seen all 3.
I've seen all of them.
Hell yeah.
I have more to say about the Fred movies than I do Super Paper Mario.
Maybe same.
Okay.
My second monitor just turned off. I'm very concerned.
What's your favorite Fred movie?
The one that
Probably
isn't.
3. I think Wanna Pee Pee.
No.
I hate
was
that I
asking
know what
Adam.
you're
I know what
talking
your
about.
favorite is. It's Camp I Wanna Pee Pee, not I Wanna Pee Pee.
I don't know if I could simply
yeah.
pick one. They all stand together.
Two's pretty good. 2's like the Twilight one. I do enjoy 2 a lot.
Yeah,
Anyways.
but 2 is so memorable. I do not remember most of Fred 2, but Fred 1 and Fred 3, I have some pretty good memories of.
I agree. 5-4 is another level of nonsense. There's nothing to say about it. You get the shrink ability, incredibly underutilized. And the whole
I don't
the
like
whole
the shrink
twist,
ability.
I imagine this would be really hard to see on a real Wii, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I would never got that far, so I don't know, but yeah, the whole premise is that the Crags were poisoning the water with their trash, and that's what made the flowers crazy, and it's all a big misunderstanding. I've seen this 1,000 fucking times before in Paper Mario. And then there's a boss fight with a flower, and there's nothing to say about it.
He's one of the times that I brought the hand pixel back out.
True. It's good for that. Oh, there's also a puzzle where you have to hit these switches in the ground with the bombable floor. And so they make you think you have to bomb the floor and then hit all the switches, and then that doesn't work. And then you realize it's color based, and so you have to go down to each pit a second time. Just another example of this game deciding to waste your time for no fucking reason. It's just constant. Every 5 minutes. It's addicted to it like freaking nicotine. But yeah, this is where I end of chapter 5. I stop. I can't talk about this game anymore. I need to talk about something else.
Alright, let's talk about the game that none of us played.
A new Bubsy game got announced.
Bubsy 4D, can't wait.
Why?
So, chapter 6.
No, are we doing chapter 6 or are we doing? Fucking...
That was our bonus game, right? Was talking about Bubsy 4D. That was it, right?
Oh yeah, we can talk about Bubsy 4D some more.
Are we gonna do the cameo now,
actually,
or is that later?
Actually, on a completely On another completely off-topic note, did you guys see the Pokemon Legends ZA cutscene with Zygarde? Where it zooms in on the camera and then just pans a little bit.
I saw it. Yeah. Did you see the teaser they posted on Twitter of the hand on the gate? What the hell is that?
It's there's poison to the left of the gate. It's probably a new poison mega.
Poison what? Excuse me?
Mega. Calm
All right,
down.
Alright, if you say so. What were we talking? Grand Theft Auto. Fuck. We have to talk about GTA.
I don't wanna. I didn't even play it.
I didn't play it.
Hunter, what did you think?
Oh, of Grand Theft Auto for Game Boy Color?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So just the main problem that stopped me from actually really playing the game is how it controls. Because like it's a chore to walk. It's like a job to walk. And the button combo to get in that car at the start of the game is weird. And then driving the car is impossible. And it just fucking sucks.
Yeah, you said it better than I could.
I agree.
You
I
have the
don't.
double of GTA 1 and GTA 2 for Game Boy Color. I don't even know if any of us would have completed the first mission on either game.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think this franchise is going anywhere.
Yeah, I totally agree. It
Agreed.
sucks. There's nothing. Like and then the thing is too, they blew their load with the first game because GTA 1 they put 3 cities in. They put Liberty City, Vice City, and San Andreas in one game, and there's nothing left. You already parried all the big cities, so kind of a fucked franchise. I actually didn't know all 3 of those cities were in the game.
What about China?
Chinatown, I believe, is in Liberty City.
Rentown? No. I'm talking about like what if they're gonna do Shanghai or like
Oh,
Dubai, or Hong Kong, or like Taiwan.
They could, certainly.
I
you
won
should
one.
email them.
I think they should add. I think since they're making their new one like be in Florida and shit, like they should have a hurricane.
emailing
They have Twitter.
Rockstar
Like, have
asking
you
him
ever
to.
heard of that Roblox game like called Disaster Survival?
Yeah,
Like they could make that in
it
GTA.
survived the natural disasters for clarification, but I appreciate the try.
Yeah. So like they could add tornadoes, they could add like hurricanes, and they could add like
Oh, they
I
could
don't
even do
know.
like plane crashes. Like they could go back to Liberty City and just like, yeah.
That
So
shit would be crazy.
yeah, it would be crazy. Anyways, I
And
have
that would be the
nothing to
number
fucking
one
say.
story on Fox News for about 18 months.
It sure would. I got to rattle off some bullshit because I have nothing to say. So I just have to tell you like the 5 things I have to say.
Okay.
I played GTA 1 for like 2 hours on the PS Classic, like 6 years ago. Oh my god. And it sucked. But it was playable. And it kind of feels like a scratch game where it's like all 2D shit, but like there's smooth rotation. Like you know how in like Super FX on the SNES, like they look like sprites, but they rotate very smoothly.
No.
Okay. Have you
Yeah,
ever
he
played
doesn't
Super
know.
Metroid? The part
No.
where Ridley flies in and he like. Oh.
He hasn't.
You ever played Yoshi's Island? The part with the planet that goes
No.
like it rotates and.
He hasn't.
You ever played Super Mario World? The part
No.
where you hit Bowser and he flips up. Well,
The SNES is a failed console. I don't play any games on that.
I don't think I can think of a single.
No, the Genesis. If we want to talk about the Genesis, that blast processing, woo-wee!
Nope.
Aww.
Never heard of it. Wait.
Okay,
wait.
Oh.
Have you guys ever played Road Rash 2 for the Sega Genesis?
Nope.
No.
There was a period of time where I was obsessed with that game.
I actually didn't know that about you.
Because they have like they have stuff where you can like buy bike upgrades. It's kind of like a linear boat rule, but if it was like single player and they made a whole game out of it.
Nice.
And they had more racing. And like you can like whip them with chains and shit. That's cool. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
But like way longer of a game than you would think. And then it just starts going on forever, and then it gets really hard. Same thing with Tecmo Bowl. Like at first it's fun, and then it
This
just
is
starts
so
going
many
on
bonus
forever.
games.
It's like getting too
Yeah.
hard for me. It's like I haven't really learned from my previous mistakes and like levels. They're really hard. I'm not winning anymore, so it's like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep. And like Tecmo Bowl is especially hard because I don't really know the
Yeah.
rules to football.
I think the best part of this bit is that I think the people watching this, the one of them or two of them, they might not even know that's a soundboard because you know, it is your voice. So
Yeah.
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 Nope.
I'm
Nope.
sorry.
Nope.
Your point, which is like you know that was like 16 seconds per viewer.
Anyways, free
Yeah.
GTA. I played it for a couple hours a couple years ago. It fucking sucks. It's playable on PS1. I played the Game Boy Color version for like 20 minutes, and then the controls, Hunter is not kidding. It's tank controls, which is true of the original GTA, but it's way more fucked than that. Because it's tank controls in the Game Boy Color, and you may recall the Game Boy Color has two face buttons. And if you think of a Grand Theft Auto game and a Rockstar game in general, what are they famous for? Having terrible on foot controls with way too many buttons to press, right? So yeah, in order to enter a car, oh shit, hold up.
They're breaking in.
I actually can't. Oh, hold on.
That's not the horse I bet
He's
on.
getting told.
Yeah, it wasn't mine either. I just want to say this is the only thing I have left to say. You don't have to. It's the last thing I want to say. To enter a car in Grand Theft Auto on the Game Boy Color, you have to hold Select and A at the same time, and I think that's bullshit.
That's
That's
actually
all I
a solution to my favorite puzzle in Super Paper Mario.
Oh, that's almost exactly true. That is almost precise. Is it precisely true?
It's
minus
select and
one,
one.
right? That would be the equivalent on a Game Boy. Oh my god. That's crazy.
That means that it's a good puzzle.
No.
True.
Okay.
Fellas.
Maybe to you guys, but like
Fellas.
Yes.
Fellas?
You want to see? Fellas, you want to see shitty Cameo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you gonna send it to me, or do you have a way to show it?
Fuck no, I'm sending it to you.
oh,
Hunter hitting us with a classic sigh. We need that on the soundboard. Oh, give me a sec here.
Yeah, well, how about this? We'll agree. We usually try to talk over it. We'll just agree to you give context, we let it play, and then we talk about it at the end.
Sounds good.
I don't know how comfortable I'm going to be watching this video with no one talking over it.
Okay, got it. So complete silence while we're watching this. Understood.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so this is a 1-minute video of me making myself look like a jackass in public. I wanted to get a video talking to a costumed character and asking them their thoughts on Super Paper Mario, but the only people I could find were the How to Train Your Dragon Vikings, and I felt like too much of a jackass if I asked them how to train your Dragon Vikings. I would be really like they would think I'm like the most autistic guy there, which is a huge accomplishment at Super Nintendo World. So I didn't want to be that. I didn't. Can I say that?
I don't know.
Sure.
We'll leave it
My
in.
reputation, not yours. Yeah. Yeah. So I couldn't get the costume character. I did see Mario and Luigi.
Oh,
I did not meet them because
Aw.
there was a huge line to meet them, and they cut it off like
yeah, you
literally minutes before they showed up. But yes, I guess the video speaks for itself. And
Oh man,
I'm
there's
so sorry.
Okay, we ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
What are your thoughts
I
on
sure
Super
was.
Paper Mario?
What are your thoughts on Super Paper Mario? What are your thoughts on Super Paper Mario? What are your thoughts on Super Paper Mario?
Who's that?
While I acknowledge the cultural relevance of Super Paper Mario within Nintendo's broader portfolio,
I must respectfully submit that my personal evaluation is less than favorable. Its unorthodox departure from the series' established role-playing mechanics, coupled with an arguably diluted narrative execution, renders the title a curiosity rather than a triumph. To inquire after my thoughts is, in essence, to solicit a concise summation. I regard Super Paper Mario as an ambitious experiment whose conceptual daring is regrettably undermined
So
by
long.
its structural shortcomings. Also, the game design sucks fucking dick.
Keep it together, you lousy parrot.
Actually incredible. I don't know what you were so worried about.
How dare you use that song for that? Second of all, was that ChatGPT?
No, he fucking said that. I was waiting in line and he said that. Like, I couldn't believe it. I thought he was like an animatronic, but he really said all of that.
I believe you.
Yeah, you should, because it's true.
When I go,
I
I'll
believe him
recreate
too.
that exact video.
Yeah. So, I mentioned earlier that I was in the line for Donkey Kong for 2.5 hours. That's what I was doing. And the worst part is, that was not that close to the end of that 2.5 hours. So I did that in front of a huge room of people and then had to be with them for like another hour after they saw me doing that. It was deeply uncomfortable.
That was a great cameo. I don't know what you're so worried about. We did get some thoughts on Super Paper Mario. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, there we go. That's what counts, right?
Yeah.
Thoughts sucked, but sure.
You know what else sucked? The level design. Were you listening to him?
No, I wasn't, because I
I
don't
was
respect his
gonna say
opinion.
final thought.
True, Hunter. I agree. I'm gonna stop
Well, are
drinking
we?
the cold brew, by the way. I guess I didn't even care. This segment was already so bad in my mind, I didn't care that I was drinking Culver's for the entire thing. Do we have to talk about Super Paper Mario?
I don't wanna.
How
Yeah,
about
we'll
we
real,
just
go?
I'm
cut to
pretty
final
tired.
thoughts. 'Cause I have a lot to say for one time.
Let's go fast. How
Yeah,
about
let's
that?
wrap it
let's go
up.
fast.
Let's wrap it up.
Okay, Chapter 6, that's Sammer Kingdom, right?
Yes.
Okay, not much to talk about here. It's just,
Oh,
you're
there's not.
supposed... Honestly, not to me. It's 20 fights.
Yes.
You do
but
20 fights and then the world ends.
This game has no healing between chapters. So not only did I get stuck on the 20 fights for a while because I didn't realize they could cheese the whole thing with Bowser like super easily until like my third attempt.
Yep.
But then after that, the Six Statue starts with a fight against Mimi, and I had 1 health, like literally 1 HP. So in that scenario, unless you brought healing options or healing items, your options are to leave the level and redo all those fucking fights and stuff, is what I assume, because it starts you at 6-1, which I did, and then I saw it start me over and I save stated back. Or you can no hit the rest of the chapter, which I did, and it sucked. I died like 1,000 times and it was miserable. So I don't have any thoughts on this level. Just that I can't believe they allowed that. To get put in a scenario where your only options are to manually remove progress or OHKO an entire boss fight. That's just kind of insane to me. Although I think the narrative part here with the World of Nothing is actually quite cool and I enjoyed it.
In the post game, you can go back and actually do the 100 fights, and your reward for doing so is a bunch of trading cards of all the TTYD partners.
Great.
Fucking stupid.
Sounds
Love
worth
that.
Yeah.
Trading cards are also your reward for doing the flop side pit of 100 tiles twice.
Trading cards are your reward for fucking everything. Every time I find a secret, it gives me a catch card, and I want to die. I want something
Yeah.
cool.
This
They
is a
increase
little
your damage
tangent of
against
mine.
the enemies you have them of.
Oh, that I did not know.
Yeah, I did know
But
that. I
why
still
would
don't
you ever
care.
Yeah. This is a pet peeve of mine. Do you guys ever go to Walmart and go to like the card section? And there's
Yeah.
like 1,000 trading card games. Nobody's fucking trading them. Who are you trading with? It's not a trading card game. You're not trading them. Even Pokemon, nobody trades cards anymore. But like,
I bought some.
I-
Hold on, give me a minute.
okay.
That shit was huge in elementary school.
That sipping is so loud.
I
I bought some Pokemon card packs a few days ago. I got a Larvitar. I got a Meowscarada. Here, give me a second. There's a Clodsire in here. Yeah, there he is. Check out this.
Clonsire.
Check out this Clodsire.
Oh,
I got.
shit.
Hey.
Here, hold on.
That
me too.
kind of
Hold on.
reminds me
This is
that
a
one from
$2
Pokemon
card.
Go.
I got a $2 card from a $4 pack. That's not bad at all.
Me too.
That is actually a good way to
I got
begin.
this rare Okayu foil card. I got this one with titties on it. This one. Check this one out. Baba Boom! Check that out.
Very cool. Very cool.
Hold on.
I
This one will
actually
get you demonetized. I think this one will get you demonetized. I'm pretty sure.
no, probably not. Probably not. I also have some
we'll
sex.
run it.
I have some sexy cards in here too. Give me a second.
Wait, do you really?
Oh, I didn't know you were.
We got a Dunsparce.
Oh shit! Yeah,
oh,
me too.
shit.
I got a
Ooh.
Dunsparce too.
This is a
Hold on,
child.
I got
I
one.
can't. This one I can't sexualize. It's a child. But yeah, his name's
Yeah.
Q-Fant.
Check this one out. Yep, this one's pretty good.
So sorry, are you watching all this?
I'm making
Uh,
sprites.
This one. Oh, gotta love this one.
I got a
This
pretty
is
cool
awesome.
Metagross. He's pretty cool. I like him.
So this is a gift card with like I think 40 cents left. If anybody wants to take the code on that and use the last, you can probably check the balance on the website. It's a vanilla card.
Good call. Good call. I actually got rid of all of my my actually rare Pokemon cards. I had a first edition Blastoise Hollow that I sold for a few grand. I don't have it anymore, obviously.
Bruh.
Terrible bet.
Lies.
Dreadful bet.
Nah, that was a good one.
That was a good. I like that bet. I thought that one was fun. I'm so tired.
Yippee.
Better than talking about Super Paper Mario.
Amen. Hey guys, isn't it kind of interesting that they literally kill the characters and they go to hell? That's kind of funny and cool. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a cool story moment.
They went to hell before they died. Also, I would like to point out if this magic thing is anything to go off of, Peach is the only one going to heaven. Mario and Luigi are go to hell when they die.
That's kind of crazy lore, actually. Wait, I didn't think about that.
I can believe it.
It's because Peach is
I
pure
can
of
say
heart.
they deserve it.
Hmm.
Or Mario and Luigi are gay.
Whoa.
Wait.
Could be.
Did you know children below the age of 8 are actually incapable of sin?
Oh.
Who did you hear this from?
Because I heard it from a religion. It's just like they're incapable of like forming.
From our religion.
Which one?
I was just talking to Christianity the other day.
Dreadful
Okay,
bit.
it's not like I used church that they believe children below the age of 8 cannot sin because they are not fully conscious yet, but I feel like that should also have extensions within things.
Yeah.
Word up.
Bold take.
All right. So
Who said that?
for some reason, they make you play one level of Chapter 7 in the underwear. I guess I'm in underwear. This I know, so funny. This area is pretty cool visually. It looks like a TTYD area. Do you guys agree that it has kind of like a nice colorful, neat? All right.
How should I know?
I think this is a nice looking area. The
It is.
theming's on fleek. I think that this is some of the better gameplay because you just do some platforming. And this just shows you go to the bottom of the lake. And I think the puzzles at the bottom of the lake are actually kind of interesting. What? Fun
And then
puzzles? What?
And then we get Luigi.
And he's fun to control. He's probably the most fun character in my opinion because his jump is busted for killing enemies.
I wish they gave us to him earlier, but they didn't because he is busted, as you just mentioned.
It's a little weird that they give you Luigi in like the last quarter of the game and the other 3 characters are all playable like very early. I thought that was kind of strange. It made sense though because you had to do all the Mr. L stuff. And then it's weird because you meet this like love bee lady and you bring her back to the queen, and then they make you leave this area and get the pure heart, and then immediately send you back. It just like I don't know. In the context of the story, it makes sense, but gameplay wise, I just was very disappointed because I thought, man, they created this whole like Greek underworld area for only like 1 hour of gameplay or 30 minutes of gameplay, and then you immediately go through the pure heart door, and it's like, oh, they just reused it. Like they didn't create an extra thing; they just were extra lazy. But it's still a cool area. And I find it funny how chapter 7-1 is like literally less than 2 minutes long too. I thought that was pretty funny.
I have so much nothing. Dude, wrap it up.
7-2.
I don't have
This is the
commentary
dark
because I'm
level.
tired.
I know. This is the dark level with the torches. You go up the tower. You have to rescue Bowser and Peach. There's nothing to say about this one except for there's a part where you meet the 3 old ladies from Hercules, and they ask you for a book, and they teleport you back, and you literally just have to walk back for no fucking reason. Just insane. But what do I say? They've done this 1,000 times.
We can talk about the turn-based battle.
That is like, yeah, that's like right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You wanna hear? Actually, you guys talk about your strategies. I'll tell you mine.
I died twice, and then I learned to just spam the bomb.
I just looked up how to do it on YouTube.
Let's go.
So here's what I did. I previously, in my playthrough, had done the series of fetch quests in order to get Piccolo, who is one of the most useless pixels in the game. However, if you use her during this fight, she puts the enemy to sleep. I was playing as Bowser, so then I used Dudley, who deals 4 times normal damage.
Wait.
And
Is that a reference to the Harry Potter character?
Yes,
heck if I know.
it is.
Anyways, yeah, that's how I did it.
Yeah, I know you don't read that demonic stuff.
One thing I thought was kind of funny is if you go on the wikis for this fight, all the Nintendo wikis say it's inspired by Mother, and all the non-Nintendo wikis say it's Dragon Quest. The answer is Dragon Quest. I just thought that was kind of funny. Like it's like such a Nintendo fan thing to say. Like, yeah, it is like Mother because Mother is like Dragon Quest. But I mean, this game has so much Mother energy that I can't blame anyone for turning to that, I guess. But
Yeah.
no, it's definitely Dragon Quest. It's definitely Dragon Quest, guys. But yeah, it's fine. Also, there were quiz doors. I forgot we didn't mention the quiz doors. I actually thought these guys were pretty funny. The first one where he gets you, it's like something about picking apples and something, or like bears. It's some nonsense riddle, like a math question, and then he gives you like way too much information, and then just says, "What's my name?" Like I thought that was funny. It made me laugh. Then they did it 4 more times, and it wasn't funny anymore. This game in a fucking nutshell. 7-3. This is a solid candidate for worst level in the game, although not
like
quite because of course you do. Chapter 4 in its entirety is worse. But goddamn, this whole level is just one endless vertical chasm, but it splits off into different like chains constantly. And the first part of the level is you just need to go all the way up. But then you find Peach and like a random door, and she's not even at the top. She's like in the middle of all this nonsense. And then she tells you she needs an apple. So there's like 5 different trees with different kinds of apples, and they're spread all throughout this maze of bullshit, and you don't know which apple's which. I mean, it's the usual. It's the usual, but it's terrible. There's nothing else to say. I got one apple wrong, and then I Googled it because, like, I've had enough. I've had enough.
Perhaps the game had enough of you.
I think it did. I think we mutually disliked each other by this point. Do you like this level for any particular reason, or do you just not feel the same amount of pain as I do?
I like the platforming.
I mean, yeah, the platforming's alright. It's the only saving grace.
Have thou ever played a platformer?
I have.
I didn't say it was great.
Not you, Wes.
Okay. It is a lot like Super Meat Boy, though. 7-4, you over there.
Right.
I'm bullying you. I'm sorry. I thought it was really funny. Oh damn! I was gonna make a joke. Adam left. I won't be funny anymore. This level is you need to find 3 NPCs, but you can find the NPCs before you get told to find them, and if you do, they just kind of like pretend they don't know what to do, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make progress in this level, but it won't let you lock it in. So you have to go to the end, and then it tells you to go back, and then you can grab it. Classic, wonderful level design. And then the angels, and I guess I assume you've never seen a minute of it, but they look identical to Canadians from South Park. Like, identical.
I would not be able to comment on it.
Fair enough. I thought it was very funny. Wait, he's back. Adam, he's back. Hello. He's back. Okay, Adam, do you think the angels look like Canadians from South Park?
The silence is telling.
Sure, I don't know.
Thank you. Okay, the boss of this level is Bone Chill or something. This felt really random. Apparently, it's a thing in Greek mythology or something. He's meant to be Lucifer. I don't give a fuck. It's kind of cool theming and execution. It's just a whatever boss fight. I will say, I liked the end of the story in this chapter. I thought it kind of made a slight tingle in mine heart. It that's a weird way of putting it, but it like elicited a very weak emotion.
Your
in me.
heart a-fluttered.
It fluttered, man. It fluzzard. What the fuck is a fluzzard? It fluzzard.
It's a guy from Galaxy.
It's from. Yeah.
That was funny because it was a callback. That was a joke. I put that in there. Don't know if you guys got it right.
No, I didn't.
Because I was referencing
No.
the fluzzard. Okay.
That was a blizzard.
I thought it was because they do a thing where like they reveal the kid isn't really a kid, and so she's like saying about her parents, and it's like a little too real. It felt like to me, but it was sweet. I liked it. Any other thoughts on chapter 7, Josiah?
Let me think here. Now I think you about covered it. Oh,
Okay.
one more thing. I will say.
Yes.
There's this sideways elevator in the final part
Yes.
that you have to hit the button and then wait for it to go across. I didn't feel like waiting for it to go across, so instead I used the fast pixel. I jumped on top of the elevator with Luigi, then switched to Peach, then used the fast pixel and tried to jump the gap, and it worked, so I found a new speedrun skip, and I'm very happy with myself.
This
No
is
one
where I
gives
can
a
understand why
fuck.
people like this game, but I don't agree that it's good. Like, it's like Super Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time the same thing. But, like, they're full of little tech and glitches and tricks and, like, did you know if you do this early, it's faster later? Like, that kind of stuff makes me love a game, but the game's so shit that I can't love it despite having all that stuff. But I do think that's cool. On that note, Chapter 8, the last one. Adam, we're so close. We're so close. And also, I have nothing to say about this one. Even better. It's just a bunch of linear halls and boss tree fights. That's it.
If you... Alright. Y'all ready for another one of these things that we just described?
Yeah, go for it.
If you do the flopside pit of 100 Chiles twice, because it makes you do it twice in order to fight the boss at the end.
Aw.
If you do it twice, then the reward you get is trading cards of all the playable characters. This seems useless. However, Mario's gives you the ability to stay in 3D indefinitely, and you won't get hurt, because that's a thing that this game does for some reason. If you do that and combine it with the fast pixel that you're guaranteed to have at that point, you can kind of just ignore everything in Castle Black.
Wonderful. I know you guys might hate me for this
Just
because you
wish
probably would have been more open to this discussion in 1-1, but you reminded me of something game designing I wanted to talk about. A lot of people criticize this game for having that timer when you go 3D. And it's
Yeah.
like, what's the point of having a timer if you only take 1 damage if you go too long? It's not even a real threat. I kind of felt this. I'm working on the newest Do Invasion mode right now, and one of the things I did is I made it so that when you fire for too long at a time, your gun like overheats, and you can't
Mhm.
fire for like a third of a second. Like, it's like nothing. It's like almost worthless. It's like, why would you make the gun overheat? The only reason is to make you think that you shouldn't be shooting at all times. And this game doesn't want you to be in 3D all the time because they want you to have like I should switch to 3D moment, right?
Yep.
So that's the entire purpose. It's literally just a mental thing. There's almost no reason you shouldn't just take the 1 damage. It doesn't matter. But it's not. I think people are too harsh on the game for the timer. I think the timer makes sense. Now, if this game was good, they would make you constantly be switching between 3D and 2D. They wouldn't make 3D the solve the puzzle button. They make it so you play half the game in 3D and half the game in 2D. So neither mode is a solution. They're just two ways of playing the game. But they didn't do that. So the timer makes sense. That was all I had to say. I thought that was interesting. I thought I had something to say about the video game for once. But
No, I think
we don't,
I think it was interesting.
yeah, I don't know. I know you're hurting. We're almost there. Nothing else to say about the entirety of Castle Black until the final boss, except for that I thought it was really funny that when they talk about Bowser getting squished, they're like, "Oh, Bowser's been through worse." And when Peach falls, they're like, "Oh, Peach will be okay." And then when Luigi falls and gets killed, they're like, "We need to grieve later." They just assumed he died. Like, I just thought that was really funny, and I
Yeah.
don't know if it was intentional, but it made me laugh. So, yeah. That's it.
That
Oh,
leaves.
I'm sorry, I forgot. This game ends on the worst note possible. Can we talk about that fuck ass maze? Dude, no way they did that, right?
Which
There's
maze
just
was
a
it?
massive, the 3D maze and
Oh,
enemies.
that maze. Yeah.
What the hell was that? Was that a joke? Was that like a stroke? I don't I don't know what that was. It didn't
Good.
take me very long, but it was just like, what happened there? I'm not even sure what that was. That was like an out of body experience.
Run button.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any words for that. Okay, final boss time. I have nothing to say about it. Sorry.
I think it's a good fight. I think
I think the Dementia fight
it's
is the better half.
Black is a good reaction test to me, and
Mhm.
then Dementio is, the star of the show.
Yeah. I do find it a little odd that these fights don't incorporate the 3D switching literally at all. Like that's a little odd to me considering it's the back of the box gimmick of this game. But
Yeah.
to be fair, the 3D switching is responsible for most of the game's worst offenses, so I'm glad.
Why is Adam slowly turning into Jimmy Neutron in the corner?
Roo, his hair's just gonna get taller and taller.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the boss fight itself is just kind of okay. I do think that the story ending is very strong, though. I actually I'm
Yes.
I'm not gonna pretend this is like, man, I didn't like Super Paper Mario till I beat it. Then I got it. No, I didn't get shit. Okay, terrible game. But the ending is kind of sweet and fanfictiony. It's very fanfictiony.
I like this game's story. I think it's good.
I do too. I earnestly like it. I earnestly like the story. It is all right, but it's like all right is as good as I can ask from a game. This shit, you know. It's like, yeah. You see, he gets it.
He's getting
Neutron
something.
gets it. Yeah, I'm saying there's some amount of life in there. But I think the whole like destined lovers thing, it's like they set it up from the beginning with the little hints in the text, and it pays off pretty well, and it's very sweet. And then they ended on like a very like kind of like somber note, and the credits music is really nice. I was like shocked by this. It's like totally original. It's not a medley. And they forego the parade, which ordinarily I would have a problem with because I think, is this the only Paper Mario that doesn't have a parade? Did Origami King have a parade, Adam?
Origami King had Mario and Luigi driving home after the adventure.
That's kind of a parade, but not really.
Thousand Year Door remake also just has all the characters coming out to take a bow. I don't know if you want to count that.
That's like a kind of parade. I count it. It's just like I think the parade wouldn't be appropriate here because the music is very kind of sentimental. Sentimental. It's like
I think
it's
Adam
very
is
kind of
going
like
sentimental.
very true.
A little.
No,
I'm fine.
yeah. I thought it was the last time I saw him like this is when we played Aquarium. I thought that it was very sweet. Like it was like unexpectedly sweet. That's all I have to say. I didn't think it was amazing, but I understand why people play this game when they were a kid and they grow up and think, I remember that story being amazing. I understand. That's all.
Yeah. It's good.
It's kind of Undertale too, especially when all the hearts, the different color hearts, are swirling around. Is like, no, but I thought you got rid of them. No, but with the power of love and destiny or whatever. It was very Undertale.
I have a saved Reddit post of Count Black stealing the human souls.
Interesting. I okay, guys, didn't fucking like this game. And I thought I would really like it. I thought this was going to be an easy slam dunk. I thought there are 3 good Paper Mario games and 3 bad ones. And people call Origami King bad. That was an 8 out of 10 game. I really liked Origami King. Fuck no. There are 3 bad Paper Mario games. There are 3 good ones. This is the 3rd bad one. And listen, this game's a 5 out of 10. I think it's a 5 out of 10. I think it's genuinely quite bad. I think it borders on bad, mostly mediocre. If you want to compare, I think that was like 1.5 points above Sticker Star. This'll really get me in some trouble. I think this game's worse than Color Splash. I think that Color Splash is a significantly better game than this, in my opinion. I had way more fun playing Color Splash. The writing was funnier, the music was better, the presentation was better. Everything about Color Splash was better except for the combat, and the combat still sucks in this game. So I'm sorry. This is the 2nd worst Paper Mario game in an incredibly inconsistent franchise. Kind of insane.
I don't know if I agree that Color Splash is better. I mean, I think I 100% agree that there are 3 good Paper Mario games and 3 bad ones, though. And this game, I'm gonna give it a 4. Super Mario is a 4 out of 10. It's not good, but it hurts so much more that it's Paper Mario 3. There's callbacks to Thousand Year Door in this game. It is a Thousand Year Door sequel. It's the next one. We need a real Thousand Year Door sequel next. Can we do an actual one? Can we get a real Paper Mario 3 for the next one, please?
I think people often think of there's Paper Mario 2, and Super Paper Mario was kind of a funny experiment, but it kept the vibes of the first one. This is way more of a stepping stone between TTYD and Sticker Star than I ever thought it would be. Like, it is a true stepping stone. There was not a big pivot after this game, Sticker Star. There was in terms of story, but in terms of gameplay, there was not. We were already on the bullshit, man. And I didn't think we were. I thought that didn't start till Sticker Star. In fact, this game made me appreciate Sticker Star more because I realized how many of the problems started here.
You realize this was the start of the survey.
Yeah, yes, exactly. The survey was just confirming to them that they should stay on this terrible path. I'm sorry, I did not like this game one bit.
I do not play Paper Mario games. I play regular Mario games. And when I think about this game in that context, I think this is a really good Mario game.
No.
Yes.
I would rather play New Super Mario Bros. 2. I would rather play the Lost Levels.
This is a Mario game that has a story, which almost no Mario game can say.
I'd rather play Bowser's Inside Story, but I mean, like, fucking, that's also an RPG, so that's not real. That's not a real video game. I'd rather play Odyssey has a better fucking love story than this game. Fuck that. I'm pivoting.
I disagree with that.
I'm pivoting.
I do think this has, like, a better story than every 2D and 3D Mario game. Yeah, sure, I'll give them that. It's just compared to, like, half of Mario RPGs, it doesn't even win that battle.
I don't play Mario RPGs, so...
I know. I don't know. Okay, to be fair, I think this game has more emotion than, like, any Mario and Luigi game, I think. Hard to say, but I think so.
Yeah.
I think it has more emotion than any Paper Mario games, probably. But it's just the overall story is actually very simple. So it's like I can't say it has a better story than like any Mario and Luigi game, except for maybe like Superstar Saga and maybe Partners in Time. So
Super Paper Mario has a great story for Mario games, but it loses to any book.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It's not
it
a very
beats the
good
Great
RPG story.
Gatsby.
It does beat the Great Gatsby. Did I get scores from you guys? I'm just curious.
I gave it a 4.
Okay,
Oh, are we ready for final thoughts?
7.
that's what we're in the middle of. 7 is not that crazy, honestly. I thought it'd be higher.
Me too.
I was bouncing
I
between 7 and 8.
That's lower than me and West gave Origami King.
Your standards are fucked.
Yes.
Origami King is fire. You shut your mouth.
It is a good game, and I can't believe I thought that. It was the opposite scenario. I thought I wouldn't like Origami King. I thought I would love this game. Like literally, I thought the scores would be 5 and 8. They were 8 and 5. Hunter, did you give it a score?
I
Is it a 10?
I have something to say.
Yes.
Speak.
Where do I even start with this mess? I mean, I'm Larry, youngest of the Cooperlings, and I even couldn't have made a better game. And even I could have made a better game. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for Paper Mario doing his little RPG shtick. But Super Paper Mario, what a snooze fest. First off, what happened to the battles? Turn-based SmackDown, where I get to really show
This
off
is
all
definitely
my moves.
ChatGPT.
Y'all see there's a mod for adding RPG battles to this game now.
Flip dimensions. Oh wow, so exciting. Except it's not. It's just Mario running around like every other game he's ever been in, except this time it's slower with too much text. And speaking of text, holy shell! The dialogue never ends. You think Bowser gives long speeches? Try sitting through this. I swear, Count Black and his cronies never shut up. I was begging for Mario to just stomp him already so we can all just move on. Oh, and let's not forget about the pixels. You're telling me I'm supposed to care about a bunch of floating doodads that basically act like glorified keychains? At least when we Googling show up, we bring personality, style, and real boss fights. Those pixels just buzz around like useless Tinkerbells. I'll give credit where it's due. The art's nice, paper cutouts and all that, but the charm wears thin when the gameplay
That's
itself
the worst art
feels like
style of the
watered
original
down,
3.
Easily.
tossed in like an afterthought. Honestly, it feels like an adventure and more like homework. Final score: 2 out of 10 Koopa shells. There's the only reason it's number one is because Bowser's in it, and he actually made me laugh a couple of times. But me,
True.
I'll stick to the top. Kooplings get the spotlight. Super Paper Mario, super boring. Dash Larry Koopa. He actually told me to tell you all this.
Out of curiosity, did you ask Larry to write a negative review of Super Paper Mario or just a review of Super Paper Mario?
I just asked Larry for his honest opinion. I asked Larry himself. I penned him a letter about a month ago.
Okay, that's
It's alright.
that's the
Must have been
objective
one
truth
time
of the
I
game.
was
Then got it.
Yeah. What an episode, fellas.
Is it wheel time?
I forgot we do
Please.
that.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
We want to
Please.
bonus
I think I'm
game.
gonna pick Donkey Kong. Banana.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready for bonus game.
Who's going first?
I need to pull up the wheel. Shut
I think he
up.
has to get it first. No, go fast, go fast.
Are we
It
going
has
for
been
bonus
wildly
first?
uncomfortable. I've been sitting with this little Corona pouch on my knee the entire time, and it was at first I had it hidden for the bit, but then the bit didn't work, so now I've just been sitting on it, and it's wildly uncomfortable. How do I get this off?
So are we doing bonus game first or main game first?
Bonus.
Bonus.
I'm gonna go Road Rash 2.
Not
Or
pulled
Road
up. I
Rash or
appreciate the contribution.
well, you
It's not
have
pulled
to
up.
present the brain size of a pea.
Wow.
Isn't this thing cool, you guys? I got this on AliExpress for $2.
Whoa.
I know.
Okay, I have it pulled up.
Alright.
Do we want to put it over here, or what do we want to do? I feel like over here
I like
doesn't work good, but we can do it.
We usually do on the screen, right?
Yeah, I'll
That's
put
been
it.
the trend lately.
I'll put it over there. Get your ass over here. Get out of here, Ed. Okay. Hunter, you're picking Road Rash 2? Is that what I heard correctly?
Fuck. On the Genesis?
Yep.
Alright. Is that 2 words, road and rash, or is that 1 word?
Good question. I think it's 2. If I remember correctly, it's 2. Why am I answering this question? Speak up.
Okay, I guess I'm technically next on the list. I'll pick the fucking Sonic 2, I don't know.
Can we please not? Can we please not do fucking Sonic 2 or I don't know? Can that not be what we say?
Sonic 2, or I didn't know.
It's gonna be another episode where I only show up for the bonus.
Who's next?
US.
I'm being dead serious when I take absolutely no pleasure in doing this. But because it just got translated, I'm legally obligated to pick Okayu Nimu as my bonus game.
This is gonna be 2 months in a row that I'm gonna just disassociate for half of the episode.
If it gets picked, we're not gonna do that bullshit again. We're gonna put a timer on the screen for 10 minutes at most, maybe 5.
All right.
You can even go on a bathroom break if you want.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Undertale Yellow, bonus game or main game?
We can do
I say
bonus.
on it.
Alright, bonus it is.
It's about as bullshit as the other 3 picks.
Okay. Road Rash 2 is blue.
What are we gonna say about Sonic 2?
Undertale Yellow is green. Okayu Nimu is yellow. And Sonic 2
Oh, that makes sense.
and Sonic 2 or I don't know is red.
Is there an English version of Okayu?
Run
I
it.
have to-
Allegedly.
it's just-
Alright, I'm gonna...
My phone's dying, so I have to plug it in and hold it now.
Okay. Alright, am I good to spin?
Go for it. That was the best possible outcome.
Cool, we take Road Rash 2. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Finally, North and South too.
Damn.
Okay, I think
Alright.
we're on to real video games now.
You can just pick Undertale Yellow again.
I could, but I also have a bit.
Picking Undertale Yellow again's
Okay.
kind of bitch made. Let's go in reverse order this time, so
Okay.
just walk out your turn.
Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm going to pick Undertale Yellow again, and I'll tell you about the bit afterwards, because it's funny.
Okay.
Okay.
God damn it.
Wes?
So this is kind of out of left field, but it's always fun when you force people to play a game you know very well, so you can see their reactions to it. So I'm gonna go with Metal Gear Solid, the first one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's exactly what I expected.
Metal Gear
Let's force
Solid.
people out of their comfort zones.
Okay, I'm gonna pick an actual good game that I've been trying to get for 2 months. I'm gonna get Puppeteer in here.
I do kind of want to play that. That's a thing.
Hunter?
I'm gonna put Metroid Dread in there. Don't care that you guys have played it.
I'm down to replay Dread.
I mean, actually, I kind of am also down to replay Dread. Shit.
I don't know if there's a bad option here.
This could
No,
be an
there's-
okay episode.
I don't remember what Josiah put down, but it's probably terrible.
Oh, you're gonna love it, Hunter.
Okay, so we have...
Was it Undertale Yellow?
It was. Oh, sorry. Metroid Dread is blue. Undertale Yellow is green. Metal Gear Solid is yellow. Puppeteer is red.
There's one option I'm really not okay with here.
Damn it.
We got the All Hunter episode. Fucking oops, All Hunter.
Yeah, the Hunter
It's
special.
my day today.
Alright.
I'm
You want to
Yeah, I won't be beating either of your games.
Do you wanna hear
so
the
Wes,
ult-
you better put it in that order.
What was the bit?
Do you want to hear the alternate bit that I had planned?
Let's hear it.
So I made an alignment chart with 9 different picks for games, and I was going to make y'all decide on an alignment, and that would dictate what my pick would be.
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?
That sounds like an awesome idea. Why did you not do that?
Because I want Undertale Yellow.
True.
And his ass still
Yeah,
didn't
but
get
that was
it.
a way better idea.
The Chaotic Evil slot was Mother 1, just so you're aware.
Oh my god.
I would not have picked Chaotic Evil.
If you gave me 5,000 guesses, I would not have picked either Road Rash 2 or Metroid Dread as a game I'm playing next month.
I'm picking
What's
Lawful Neutral.
chaotic
What was my option
good?
for Lawful Neutral? Lawful Neutral.
Lawful neutral was Risk of Rain 2.
Oh, banger!
Got it good. Come on.
Y'all wanna pick
Got it
one?
good. What is it?
Chaotic Good was Titanfall 2.
I would have hated that shit.
I haven't played that in like 5 years. I'd play it again.
You wanna pick one, Wes?
Sure. What's unclaimed so far?
Everything except
All
for
of them.
Chaotic Evil, Chaotic Good, and
Lawful.
Lawful Neutral.
I'll go lawful neutral.
No.
Yeah, no.
Pick one that's not those.
Okay, I'll pick chaotic good.
That's also been picked.
Okay, chaotic evil.
I hate you.
Yeah. I'm gonna go chaotic neutral.
I can.
Chaotic Neutral was Cars for the GameCube.
Fuck, can we go back and pick that? Can we go back? I really want to play that. Wait, can we get Connor? Can you undo? Connor, can you change yours to cars?
Episode over.
Please?
Hell no.